We're now live on YouTube. I'll just ping the Discord. YouTube viewers live now. So I can share my link. But yeah, I hope we're all doing well. How was everyone's weekend? There is a way I can share the link. Nice one. I'm doing 2 pings now for YouTube and Twitch because of just how many viewers we actually do have on YT. Let me just get my own stream up. There we go. What the F? What's up with you, Caleb? Weekend was decent. That's good. That's good. Oh, chat. Did you lot see my Oh, it's the mod being licked. To be fair, there's a few viewers I think over the years that need that emote. We've had a few mod lickers before. Up the mod's arse. I feel like that definitely on the Fortnite days when they were a little bit, when it was a bit more of a younger audience. There's definitely a few kiss asses for the mods, that's for sure. You had like the polar opposite. You had someone who would like love to take on the mods, or someone who would just kiss ass the mods. So I definitely think that emote could apply to sort of some people. To be fair, but yeah, this is how we're looking. So. On Saturday, I saw this decal and wanted it, but it was 900 coins, so I don't want to pay £7 on it. So I had some money on my PlayStation account. I still do, to be fair. So I brought the £15 pass, which obviously sounds a bit contradictory, but you get 1,000 credits in that and a load of stuff. It's this one. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one here. So I got the glitch wheels. I got the close encounter UFO celebration, and obviously the decal I could buy with 1,000 credits. So that meant I could do full space for £15 instead of like spending £7 and only having like one item. But I also got loads of other things in here as well, which whether I use them, I'm not too sure. That one's quite cool as well. But yeah, mainly was for the glitch wheels celebration, the goal celebration, and the 1,000 credits. So that was the main reason for doing it. And I used the last 100 credits to use one of my blueprints and my name. So you see the little neon octane. I noticed I had it the other day, and I was like, oh, 100 credits. So I next have 100 credits, I'm going to go blueprint it and well, buy it, however that works. So yeah, now I've got that. So yeah, second ever purchase on Rocket League, that was. All with my own code as well. So big W. I've not seen what's in the item shop today, so I'll have a brief look. I mean, that's cool. Just green or lime is a bit shite. There's actually quite a few good things in yesterday, but it was, or the day before, whatever it was, but it was for the Dominus. That's cool. Again, sky blue, not too sure about that. Again, blue on that as well. I really wish when they added stuff in the item shop, why is the item shop got so much stuff in it? They would make it so you could just pick the colour. Like, that's cool as well. I actually don't mind that being pink. We'll have a... Oh, that's not bad. And that's cool. I think I've seen that one before, though. Yeah, that's the F1 car. So yeah, not a bad item shop. Still got the Boba Fett car. I think the Boba Fett car is quite cool, although I do like Boba Fett, to be fair. Oh, chat 1 minute. I've started a picture in the Discord, but I've got to show you this. Anyway, I've been criticizing Lego a little bit over the last couple of weeks, just because I feel like some of their new sets, they've been releasing quantity, not quality. But the Lightning McQueen car from January, and then I got it for my birthday. This is at the top echelon, mate. This building technique was great. It's not really focusing on it for whatever reason. Probably it's shiny, but I was honestly so gassed with this Lightning McQueen build. It's a bit more than some of the Speed Champions cars, so I thought it was a bit overpriced actually at 20 quid. But when I saw the building techniques, it actually is really cool. You even got an exhaust pipe that you build underneath. Like, go to a lot of detail. Normally with the car builds, it gives you a car base and you build the car on it. But this is all block to block, like a build. So yeah, 20 quid is definitely a fair price for it, just because of the techniques. A couple of stickers on it, which I think I've done a good job with the stickers, because there's quite a lot. There's very few printed parts, but other than that, really, really good. The mouth's all done with blocks, by the way. That's not stickers, which I think is quite good. But yeah, honestly, like, it looks really good. And the fact they've gone to the actual angles It's probably my favorite car I've seen Lego build at the moment. And it's obviously one of the smaller cars I've got, but definitely one of my favorite builds from Lego, to be fair. I need a Lego Mater, but there is no Lego Mater. There was one from like the 2010s, but not like a modern one. So I'm hoping they release a Lego Mater and then I can put him next to Lightning McQueen. Ape, thanks for the follow, mate. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I built that set last night watching the Welsh Derby game. But yeah, I need that Mater, and then I can put him like next to Lightning McQueen. Which if they do Mater on the same like detail of that, I'd be quite impressed. I feel like he's probably a bit more difficult because he's obviously a rusty car. Anyway, we're going to jump into some competitive games. I have been getting my ass shat on this weekend. I left stream on Friday in Gold 3. I am now at the bottom of Gold 2. It's not gone very well, boys. It's not gone very well. However, I have done mess around with settings. How do I say his name? AHB. Welcome in. Something I forgot about is you can press, like you do air rolls. So I forgot to set them up. So now I've set them up again. The only thing I've got an issue is when I want to do the roll left, I end up bloody pressing the scoreboard. So I'm going to press that button for the scoreboard. So yeah, that's the updates on Rocket League. Is this auto correcting? No, mate. We're not calling you that, mate. And to be fair, it's auto correcting to cheeks on my screen. So yeah, you're being auto corrected to is the wrong word. So yeah. Also with the code Fox Army, I was mentioning it with my car. Thank you for those that have been purchasing stuff. We are actually doing really well on the code Fox Army stuff. Again, we don't need to actually hit it until October, at the end of October. So, although it's been pushed quite a lot, and I imagine when the new Fortnite season comes out, it'll probably go up loads, I'd imagine. I think the new Fortnite season will probably easily tip it over 100%. Once like everything's cat on the item shop and things. Not sure I'd turn that off. But yeah, no, I appreciate the support quite a bit. I've not checked it this morning. Not sure what you're doing. But yeah, a bit of a bad weekend on Rocket League in terms of results. Not the best. Some games I did get my ass whooped, and some games were just silly rookie errors. And there was one point where I just couldn't seem to get a break. The irony is, my first 2 games in Gold 3 I won. So I thought, okay, you know, maybe I am getting better. And then it just all went to shit from there, mate, to be honest with you. So, yeah, not too great. I've been doing a bit of training as well in the actual training course. I can't really get the air dribbling at all. I've sort of learned how to hit it more off a wall, so I can now most of the time hit the ball off the wall. But in terms of getting to the air dribbling, mate, this is the kind of goal I've been conceding a lot of lately. That kind of stuff. It's been really annoying. That's been like 90% of the goals I've conceded are simple either kick-off ones or really just stupid ones. But yeah, it's not been good in the training department of air dribbling. I mean, someone said it took them 3 months to do the stream, so maybe if I set my targets of 3 months, then you know, it might be all right. But who knows? I need to go live on TikTok as well. Tell you what is, because I went live on YouTube, I kind of already have like got the mindset of I'm live on everything else. First time in the daily items have been more than 5. Yeah, so I thought there was quite a few. I'm not sure what that was about. Thursday's gonna be such a fun day. Oh, because Outer Banks, yeah. And I'm looking forward to Thursday for another reason. I'm looking forward to Thursday because of Fortnite. Never thought I'd say that. But, like, as a big retro game fan, like, they've literally got... They've got the topic on for the season, like, nailed on for me. Oh, they couldn't have really picked a more perfect topic, to be fair. Oh, you need to put it in for me. Oh, over his head. Over his head. Over his head. Boom. Banks Brand streaming going Wednesday match. What a day. Wednesday play on Thursday. Thursday. Put code to the item show. I appreciate that, buddy. Tell you, what was I going to say? Thursday's meant to be quite a long stream, by the way. Provided, obviously, It's been quite busy, which I assume it will because it's Fortnite season. But we're starting with Rocket League. Whenever the Fortnite servers go live for the new season, it's then Fortnite. So it'd be quite a busy day Thursday. Sophie Mobs, welcome in. Yeah, 8 PM versus Brentford. Oh, we already got... Oh, yeah, of course, we got the second round of the Cup, yeah. I didn't know. That should have made sense to me, really, because we had... we played Leeds on Saturday, and then Leeds at the start of next week. Someone's requested to join a party, I noticed there. Jesse Kelder, welcome in. How are you? I think that's our same name. Oh, Bradford. I mean Brentford. To be fair, Brentford, Bradford. Similar levels. Bradford bigger. Brentford tin pot. Shame Lumi isn't here to hear that. Oh, mate. See you later. So this is kind of how all the games are gone with Rocket League. Like, I'll end up scoring, like, seeing some really shit ones, and then I'll score something like that, which is nothing special, but, like, that's a lot better than what he's done. And it's been so frustrating on competitive, really has. That was my own fault. Ish. I say it was my own fault. I thought he was going really slow. Yeah, he fully boosted. I'm not sure why. It looked to me like he was going really slow, so I slowed down even more because I realised if I'd flung into it, he was going to hit it straight back. Great kickoff win that is, though. I'm looking for a mate. Well, to be fair, I'm not sure. I think she'd probably like be glad that she didn't hear that, to be fair. Friday is, speaking of other streams this week, Friday is the Ender Dragon fight on the Minecraft world. I found the Ender Portal on Sunday night. It's actually quite close to spawn, relatively speaking, for an infinite world. It's close to where Oliver, Lumi, Kiki live. It's like 800 blocks, something like that. It's not too far from me, to be fair. It's like 1,000 blocks from me. Oh, he missed. He missed. Now he's going to score because I didn't go back for it. Oh, mate. You've had an absolute mare here. As long as I... No, he's getting back in. I saw him. Yeah. Challenging for that off the wall. Didn't really land where I wanted it to. And then I'll fuck up the aerial. Nice one. And now game a goal. Oh, man. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. Torfy, welcome in. How are you? Sonic the Curp, welcome in. How are you? In terms of 1v1s, we'll probably start them after this. So anyone who wants to join, you just need to add my username. There is a guy on TikTok who I said could have priority because he watched me on a different game, and he asked Kylie could he have prior first dibs on games next time I stream Rocket League. So I agreed to it because he was extremely active on the last stream. So provided he said today, which I have no reason to believe he won't be. He will have dibs when he's in stream. But yeah, anyone wants to join, just add my username. It's been a bit of a disaster here. It's been a lot of a disaster on this game. James, welcome in. How are you doing? Can I play with you? Because I did. Yeah, Sophie Mobs, I'm pretty sure. Thanks for reminding me to get the notepad out. Yeah, you would be first game in, Sophie Mobs, if you wanting to play. Just because you missed out on a 1v1 on last week's streams. Emma, welcome in. How are you? You're bored, James? How can you be bored, mate? Come on. Gotta find something to entertain yourself with, mate. Dude, I sent nice. Yeah, so when it's your turn, MHE, I will add it. And to be fair, considering you've been instant starting, like the starting soon screen, I will put you in after Sophie Mobs. The only reason Sophie Mobs is getting priority is just because of last week. They missed out on the queue, so they were in the queue, but because we have to start tournaments, they were left in the queue but didn't get their chance to play, if that makes sense. Right, Sophie Mobs. Sophie Mobs, can you request to join a party? So yeah, anyone who doesn't get a game, how it always works is if you don't get a game but you're in the queue, then your spot gets moved to another stream, so you technically go to the top. Good, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Pin message on YT, I'll do that in a minute. Is this you, Sophie Mobs? Are you A. Taylor? Yeah, you are, because it's just reset it. Nice one. There we go. So we'll do A. Taylor, aka Sophie Mobs, and then we'll put MHE in, and then whoever wants to join after that. I wouldn't mind doing some private 3v3s at some point in this stream, but we'll see how it goes. In terms of those on YT as well, if you could like this stream, I'd appreciate that. And before we get involved in this game, nice colour on the car, by the way, I'm just going to set up TikTok, the The best platform in the world, the one I get really excited about every week. Really gets me going. Speaking of TikTok, both TikToks yesterday are doing quite well. Somehow, over 1,000 people were interested in me getting a Sprite, which I expected that video to flop. Which, to be fair, 1,000 views nowadays is quite a bit of a flop, but what I mean is I didn't really expect it to get more than like 100 or 200. And the Batman video is a bit of a slow burner at the moment, but it keeps getting pushed out, so that's a good thing. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. It's 9 a.m. chat. Oh, I got a new subscriber. Window without an eye. Thanks for the sub on YT. You're trying to get champ. How far are you away, buddy? Here from the start. I know you are. I know you are. That's why you are. That's why you're second in the queue, mate. Rocketleague player viewers. I'd me to join. Right, we're now live on the best app in the world. Okay, TikTok. Absolutely not. Right, for those on YT, I am... How is it not on your friend request? I never said it wasn't. MHE, I'll only say this once more because I'm being nice. I'm not sure what you're argumentative about. You are second in the queue. The only person who's ahead of you... The only person who's ahead of you is because they were in a previous stream. Your username will be accepted when it's your turn to play, which is what I've told you. If you're wondering why you can't see your friend request there, it's because that is in, what's it called? In chronological order from add. That's the oldest friend request at the top. The newest one's at the bottom. There we go. I'm not going to say that again because I think I've been kind enough to say that about 3 times, but that is the situation, mate. This person's got priority over you because they were in another stream. So you're second. You only have to wait 1 game. Some people have to wait 6 or 7, 8 games. You're the first person to speak. Is Tickfinity on? It is now. Put joy at the first. Okay, I'm not. I think I've been kind enough to explain it 2 or 3 times. I'll let someone else explain it to him. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's complicated about what I've said there. Poyraz, welcome in. How are you? Fishing X, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Oh, someone didn't go for the kickoff. Good save though. Actually, someone I thought I was being quite kind there. I even made a big deal recognizing they were at the starting soon screen, and even made a big deal that they were the first to put join in. But equally, I've made verbal promises to the previous viewers that their place in the queue would be honoured. So, you know, I couldn't really be more fair than that, to be fair. Could have decided if I was being an arse, but oh, get in. Jacob Cook, welcome in. How are you? Poyraz, how are you doing? That's annoying. I put a bit too much pace on the ball there. Hit that out wide. Like a boost on this side of the field. Easy save. So I don't get this. I've just saved 2 of them things, which aren't the best saves, but they're, you know, a bit more complicated than some of the saves I was missing in the previous game. I feel like I just play bad against players that are worse than me. I don't know. I feel like I need someone who actually like is put the ball in the air. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. It's like playing a game of hot potato. This is. Not sure what I was trying to do there. They slowed down the ball. If they didn't put it on top of the car, I wouldn't have got that. But that slowed down the ball, which allowed my car to catch up. I was hoping for a bit more air on the ball there. Nah, I bottled the chance there. Never mind. I'm not sure that's meant to be relevant to my controller's mess. I'm not sure what that means. Thanks to the early lights on TikTok, by the way. Emma, thanks for lurking. Oh, what a pass. What a pass. And then that was a fucking shot. I was trying to demo them, to be fair. That's why you don't focus on demos, you just focus on hitting the ball. I got punished for being an arsehole. Oh, they've read me like a book then. And then that hit stopped me getting a full turn. Damn, that's annoying. That's an annoying goal to concede. Press the talking flower.
What's up?
Oh, he wasn't very talkative there.
How's the weather today?
Wet, to be fair. Weather's wet, talking flower, mate. Pissed it down all last night here. Well, I'm not sure about pissed it down. That's pushing it. It rained for the first time, and the ground was wet when I woke up, which I can't remember the last time I woke up to rain. Dude, you have it. What, you know what the talking flower is? That's actually good, because most people don't. Most people, like, request it on the channel point, but don't know what it actually is. But yes, indeed, I do have the talking flower. Emma's just sent a treasure box of 20 coins to TikTok. Thank you for that. Jesus Christ. Also, thanks to the rose and the heart me. Oh, you're a knob. Why did I dive in? Why did I dive in? If I'm going to dive in there, I at least need to stick my car up to do an aerial. Rookie error. Rookie error. I blame this car, by the way. I don't think I've actually won more than one game with this car. I'm blaming the new car. If you want to see how long you've been following, it's exclamation mark followage. Like follow and then age is one word. If you want to see how old your account is, then just click on your account. We don't have a command for that. Away, we've got to go. What are they? If I follow, can I be mods? No. Love X cheer. I've never seen them before. Thanks the 10 Love X cheers and the 9 roses. Right, that was a big goal. We kind of needed that. The age of the account. Then, as I said, click on the account. We don't have a command set for that. That was an unnecessary bump. That was a personal bump for me saving that, I reckon. That was unnecessary. So I do your gift card. That's all good. I appreciate it. Gift card. The gift card should only be 1 heart. Oh, it should be 3 heart me's. I don't think it should be anything else. Unless it's auto adding them on TikTok Studio, which don't surprise me. You lucky devil. You lucky devil. I don't even think that hit was a good hit. I'm watching that again if it allows me. Yeah, they missed the ball and just hit it like the roof of the car because they bend the car back. Oh, that is fucking jammy, that is. That is proper jammy. Oh, dude, not this shitty kickoff. I hate them kickoffs where it, like, just flops to the side. I'm Steve. Kiki, thanks for the heart me and the Fox Army heart. Gets out of here, mates. That's over. Rebound's probably in, though. Yep. Don't know one time that worked. Yeah, because it's likely a command on another stream, but not every command is on every stream. I'm not that fussed about how old people's accounts are, so I don't really see the point. You are losing to a kid. That's probably like how it is with most 1v mods, to be fair, mate. That's probably how it is with most 1v mods. You know, I'm not sure in gaming terms losing to a kid is anything to be embarrassed about, to be fair. I feel like most people are probably losing to kids when they're playing multiplayer games. Brand's my birthday today. No, fucking hell, mate. My birthday was 2 months ago, mate. I'm 22 next June. But yeah, it's not for a while yet, mate. You've still got Halloween, Bonfire Night, Christmas, Easter, New Year's. Quite a few events before I'm 22 again, mate. I put something on my TikTok story to this morning. It was like, why is it everyone who's like 2 or 3 years older than you calls you old or something like that? If you check my TikTok story, it'd be fully there. Honestly, I never related to something more. The chest is now collectible, by the way, although bits have just been dropped, so probably no one heard that. Caleb, thanks to 500. GG's. On your schedule, it says my... Oh, you're looking at Twitch schedule. That's probably just not been changed since my birthday stream, buddy. If you want to see the actual schedule, it's in the Discord. Or it gets sent to my social media stories every Sunday night. MHE, what's your username? Which one are you? Are you 2T2015? But yeah, Discord's best place for the schedule, unless you're going to check my social media story every Sunday night. And if you have PlayStation, we have a PlayStation group chat as well, but which is an option. But yeah, if for those who didn't hear, the coin chest on TikTok, apparently there's 15 people that can claim it. Just wait for this guy to tell me his thingy. It's quite quiet on YT. I think after this I'll be able to actually run some more comp games. Which won't be too much of a bad thing. What is this event? Hey, I'm asking what's your username, bro. Oh, I'm losing my head with this one. I'm asking you said you sent me a friend request. Which one is your username? Then I asked you, are you 2T2015? Oh man. My patience is being tested with this one. I have to bring out my inner Yoda. I've not been... Are you Marvelous Cod? I think you've already added me. I remember that name. Are you already... Well, you're not there, actually. I don't know. I haven't got someone called Marvelous Cod, mate. Not added. I recognise the name, though. But you've not sent me a friend request. And you've definitely not got me added. And if you do, you're not online at the moment. I'm just running into a comp game. Whenever you send me a friend request or appear online or whatever, you can join, mate. I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on with you, buddy. Feel like I'm going around the moon to be able to get you in a game. Morning, Daniel. How are you, mate? Send? It hasn't, mate, because it would have popped up. Aha, W map. How it doesn't pop up. Make sure you put in the capital letters in. Although someone who just sent it and then say it doesn't pop up within a second, that's quite funny. But make sure you put in the capital letters in. The command does say that, to be fair. Lovely start to the kickoff there. Oh, you put it in for me. Cheers, mate. Giggy, welcome in. How are you doing? Vaga4, thanks for the follow. I swear Vaga4 is a character in something. Oh, mate. We could be on for a great start here. If I was him then, I'd be fuming. I won't even go in anyway. MHE, I mean, to be fair, I have just said that I recognise the name from a previous stream already having me added. So, since I'm having to say things 2 or 3 times to you, I did say that you probably just need to appear online. You being Switch doesn't make a difference. Hello, Vaga4. You being on Switch doesn't make a difference, buddy. You be playing on a fucking potato, mate. As long as it can connect to Epic Games, it doesn't really matter. How's the queue looking? It's well, technically this guy's top of it, but it's actually empty at the moment. It's quite quiet start to stream, which is not a bad thing because it allows me to play comp. But because I'm not sure what I was doing there. Guess you gotta do it yourself. I haven't. I'm not gonna keep on engaged with this. Anyway, what I was trying to say is I've kind of keep on losing on comp at the moment, so I'm now in nearly gold 1. It's not very good. You know the new Dragon Goal celebration? I don't know about a new one. I know about a one. What about it, mate? Emma, thanks for the 5 finger hearts. B&M. What's the other about B&M? That's a shop, bro. You're just difficult. That's one way of wording it, Caleb. You just got it. Nice. Emma's just sent another treasure box to TikTok as well for those who are wanting coins. And we've got a Super GG. That takes up so much of my chat, that does. I love that. Thanks to the Super GG. Vaga4, thanks to the Rose. We need to win 2 games. I'll good luck with that, James. Could try and hit this. No, I thought you were trying to hit it over my head. Hang on, mate. What am I reading from you, Kiki, there, lads? I mean, I need to read the rest of the message maybe to get the context, but it's not started off particularly well. I read the first like 4 or 5 words and I can assure... What's he doing? I'm not sure what he's doing there, but it's not started off well, that message hasn't. You gotta be careful what you send to me when I'm playing Rocket League, because I can only have a chance to skim read. The person on TikTok aired me out. I'll dare you out as well, to be fair. The person on TikTok's intelligent. Oh, you lucky devil. Right, another Super GG. Let's go. Okay, I love that. Thanks for a Super GG. Oh, if that had gone in, I'd have been fuming, because I kind of read him pretty well then. And I'm just getting that extra little hit. That's like the one thing that's costed me a lot here, is actual normal dribbling. I feel like it might be better just to learn to normal dribble again. It used to be something I could do pretty well, and now I can barely keep the ball at my car. Take that boost. That's a fucking shite shot, mate. Nah, I was trying to just let that land on my car and bring it out. Can I play with you? If you want to 1v1, you can. If it turns on anything else, there's nothing else open at the moment. It's just pure 1v1s, buddy. We got a follow from TikTok, a load of numbers. Thank you for that. It's a very creative name, that is. What I've noticed as well, Gold 2 players seem harder than Gold 3. I don't know why. So I won our first 2 games in Gold 3. In Gold 2, I just keep getting I just keep getting pummeled. And like everybody can end up doing stuff that I don't see in. But there might be a few bots that I've got to go blocking after this because of the chests. Yusuf, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, definitely a few bots I'm seeing on the view list. A few real people, but there's definitely a few, like, dodgy bots. Fuck's sake. Diddler, welcome in. How are you? You are good. I'm glad to hear it, Yusuf. Not sure I'd say that name, but thank you for the rose. Doing good, you. I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. If that goes in, we have a chance. There we go. We have to get a very lucky kickoff here. Very, very lucky. It's only the issue with chess. I love chess, but I don't know how TikTok still haven't got a handle of like the coin bots. Vagafor, thanks for the heart me. Doing that maybe end up not going for the kickoff as well. Yeah, I can't get the ball up. That's annoying. Right, join the queue. You can. Do you remember it's been a while? It's only been a week. I remember someone called Diddler last week, so I won't really say it's been that long. But welcome back, mate. Can I play with my username? If you want to 1v1, you can join, guys. If you want to 1v1. Vagabond, thanks to the Fox Army Hot as well. I'm selling quite a few chests here. Not sure how many chests we've got on the go here. I think that's what that's for. Just going to try and keep blocking the amount of the amount of bots that look like they're here. Any real accounts I'll leave, but although there's that many, but like fucking AI coin bots. Yeah, I'll be here all day. Never mind. Just have to deal with that. The only issue I remember they claim coins. Last week I was on vacation for a month. I will check your account right now, mate. You literally followed for the first time on the 10th of August, buddy. Your first and only messages in the chat, 10th of August, and that was when you followed, which was a week ago yesterday. So if we go back yesterday and then take a week away, here's the 10th. You were here last Monday, buddy. That was your first time on my stream. Right, Daniel will invite you now. Might be a little lost. English only, the bots, Caleb. Anything that's got like a Chinese or Japanese name is just a bot. Anything along them lines is a bot, mate. The only reason they're speaking is to try and get round bot detection. But you know, a week is long. I guess if someone is old, maybe you might be getting on a bit. I don't know. This is going to be... I haven't won a game yet today, and this is definitely going to be a win. Don't know how I'm less than 1%. Do you not charge your phone, Kiki, mate? What about... Hello, Window. How are you, mate? Thanks for subscribing, by the way, on YC. Not these days. Weeks fly by. There's no tomorrow. You're not wrong there, mate. You're not wrong there. We're already past the halfway stage in August. Win Bernie, welcome to the YT stream as well. Forgot to take your charger out yesterday. No, I understand you're not charging when you was out yesterday, but what about, like, when you got home, mate? Nah, I thought I was going to the post. Hence why I was trying to slam it into the post. Can we 1v1? You can 1v1 after this, mate. You just need to send me a friend request. Oh, shit. Anyway, you need to add me, mate. My username's in the pinned message. That's going to be another one as well. Whereabouts are you from? I'm a Viking. I love that answer. Narrows it down to Scandinavia, most likely Norway. Guess it could technically narrow it down to Iceland as well, so I guess it could be out of Scandinavia, but we've yet to have someone from Iceland join the stream, so that would be a new viewer. They go to school in Norway in the winter, must be mad. You have to like all the snow. Oh, that's not bad. So that's what I don't get, mate. I just need to get some consistency with the goals and stuff. There we go. All the views are gone now. The chests are gone. Until I like chests for how they increase the view, like the reach of your streams, but they don't half just. It's hard to get excited about them when you know that it just sends a bunch of AI, and then they just claim the chests quicker than any human physically can. Until TikTok really get that nailed down. What Daniel was doing there. Hello, Lumi. Welcome to the world, my friends. Lumi's finally got out the pit. Thanks for loading K-Lights on TikTok, by the way. Wait, what is your user? It's in the pinned message, mate. If you look at the message, which has 2 join in big capital letters above the chat box, then you will see my username. Hey, I was having a nice snooze. I said having a snooze till 9:30. Coins, what about them, DL? Oh, you're on about with the chat there. I'm not entirely sure why Tickfinity says certain people have coins. If you actually sit around watching and liking for whatever reason, it adds coins to people. I don't really know why. A lot of things on TikTok and Tickfinity make no sense to me. So I don't care about the platform as much as the other two. Yes. I was trying to knock it onto him and hope he would knock it back at me, but he put it in the net, so that's as good as. Yeah, I know what donut S&P is. It's not my thing, so I don't know anything about it, but I do know what it is. I'm guessing this is the guy who's trying to add me on YT. Hello, I see you. How are you, mate? Added you? Yeah, nice. Bernie, I'll accept after this game, mate, and drop you an invite. There's music on right now, so that's very quiet. Oh, yeah, there's music. I think we're just transitioning the song. Oh, okay, mate. Okay. I mean, donut S&P is getting flooded anyway. What, people, or is actually getting flooded? Bro, nab my UFO goal celebrate. To be fair, if you were checking Discord, Lumi, you'd know about all these things. I'm nabbing your celebration, mate. If I've got an entire space car, bro. You don't score enough goals to be able to claim a goal celebration, fella. When you're scoring more than one goal a game, I think then you can say you've nabbed a goal celebration. As claiming it on your own. when you only get one goal a game, mate, you cannot really say you've got a goal celebration, can you? JKE, we can indeed 1v1. There is already someone in the queue, though, for next game. So if you're willing to wait after this one and then after the next one, you are more than welcome to 1v1 me. I mean, this one's nearly finished, to be fair, so you are technically just got to wait for one game. I'll tell you what, Lumi, the day that you can beat me by 3 goals or more or above, I'll retire the celebration. No, I claimed it long ago. To be fair, you scored that little goal, so I can't even remember you actually using it. Diddler, when did you ask to join? I remember you like making a big deal about being on vacation. I didn't see a join thing before. I mean, there might have been one, but I think I may have missed it. Either that or there actually wasn't one, I don't know. What's your peak rank? Gold 3. Which, to be fair, I hit again on Friday, and I'm now nearly gold 1. It's not been the best weekend for Rocket League for me in terms of results, that's for sure. That was a nice goal. Jessica, welcome in. How are you? Safe or Saf? I don't know how to say your name. Welcome in. How are you? And why does it say here? I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know. There's like someone else here. Is that Ishan, I think? Welcome in. How are you as well? And Omar, welcome in. I'm gold 2 at the moment still, guys. I'm gold 2. Could have said gold 3 today, but nah. Said at night 20, I sent you a join request. Oh, but that's not the same as asking me to join. Sending a join request doesn't entitle you to the queue. Dude, that's probably why I've missed it, in all fairness, because it was a join request and not someone asking. That's probably why I ended up missing it. Anyway, GG's Daniel. Let me add Bernie, because Bernie's been waiting. For those on YT as well, liking the stream helps. If you are in the stream, I'll enter the queue now. Nice. Right, there we go. I think Lewis asked to play as well. Right, Bernie, you've been invited. So we'll do Bernie, JKE, providing he still wants one. Can someone put my username in the chat for JKE, please? Then we'll go Diddler. Then we'll go Lewis. Charlie, welcome in. How are you doing? Charlie, thank you. Thank you for having a name I can read. What's the queue? I'm going to write this down so don't forget it. So we've got Bernie playing right now. JKE, providing he still wants the 1v1. Then we've got Diddler the Fiddler. And then we've got Lewis, who wants to get him back for beating him in the 1v1 in the tournament. And then that is it. So there's 3 people after this game here. There is 3 people after this game. So technically you could argue there's 4 people in the queue. How can I verse you? You add me and just wait your turn. I'm obviously going to be honest that you will have to wait. You aren't just going to be in the game straight away. So if you're not willing to wait, it's probably the wrong games to join. At the moment, the queue's about 20 minutes long without goals going in. You said me after this game. I definitely did not. I welcomed you to the stream. I didn't say that you're next in. 2 completely different things. Don't have my PS5 user hasn't been banned yet. It's literally Sweat the Diddler. There's all sorts of days, to be fair, on PlayStation, so I'm going to be honest. I think as long as you're giving money to Sony, I don't really think they give a toss. I'm going to be honest with you, mate. If you're funding their pockets, I feel like anything goes. It's like, even when like they like made a big deal about message chat violation. The most ever I've seen it used is they like remove a message and that's it. They don't give a shit about violations. Your page changed. There you go, mate. You gave them money to have that name, so they're like, who cares? In all fairness, I think you should be allowed whatever username you want anyway. I grew up with custom, like, COD emblems, which the fact that Black Ops 1 and 2 PlayStation 5 editions still allow custom makes me happy. They're playing console or PC, both, but I stream, like, watching me on stream, it's mostly I'm playing on PlayStation. Rocket League, I'm not a big fan of streaming from PC just because it uses a lot of memory up. My PC can handle that and stream, it's just that there's not really much point in me making my PC have more stress when it doesn't need it. Because I'd play on controller even if I was playing on PC anyway. So I just may as well load up the PS5 instead. Don't get me right, it looks better. Higher frame rate, I guess, for playing on PC, but I'm not bothered about that kind of stuff. I want to get over his head. I just didn't really do the technique right at all. Oh, I'm so glad he missed that. I'd been fuming like mine. Black Ops 2 zombies unnecessarily difficult. Difficult? Don't know. Not sure about that. I'm not sure. It's very like what some of the best zombies of all times. Black Ops 1, 2, and 3, best zombies. There's no other zombies that come close. It's easy, bad to say. I mean, it's a bit more slower pace than the newer zombies, but Black Ops 2 as a whole is slower paced compared to the new COD. Just tripped going up the stairs. Kiki, I think I was telling you need a stair lift, mate. You need the over 60s plan. Free stair lift. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, buddy. Black Ops 7 is long. Black Ops 7 is just Black Ops 6 DLC. Speaking of Black Ops or COD, not necessarily Black Ops, I think COD got their open beta this week or whatever. If you Discord Nitro, you get a free code. I pay for Discord Nitro, so I may as well take advantage of it. I won't be streaming it, but I'm not a big fan of the Modern Warfare games. I mean, I know it's going back to boots on the ground, but I've never been a big fan of Modern Warfare. A few of the games are decent, but I've always been Black Ops over Modern Warfare. In fact, I think if I actually look for my history of owning COD, I've owned every Black Ops apart from 4. I technically own it now, but I didn't buy it at the time. But I think I own everything based. Yeah, Cold War. Yes, I own everything Black Ops, but I don't own everything that's Modern Warfare. You reached round 69 on Black Ops 3. Nice. I'll just quit there. Just to say I got to 69 and stopped. I'm on EU servers. I am indeed, buddy. I'll read that message, Diddler, after the game. I don't tend to read messages that are super long mid-game. Didn't mean to demo. Will I get Modern Warfare? Would I get Modern Warfare 4? Probably not. I'll have the beta because of Discord Nitro. But, yeah, I probably won't be playing Modern Warfare 4, mate. I've pre-ordered GTA 6, and there's also the new Toy Story remaster coming out a month before. Not to mention I've got other single players in the backlog. So I don't really think Modern Warfare 4 has a place in my gaming at the end of the year, to be honest. Who knows? But if I play the beta and I think this is the best thing since, you know, the best thing since any other COD that's from like before 2020, then, you know, you never know. But I doubt it. I'm into the queue watching this. Maybe want to play. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm not watching this replay to be an arse. I'm watching this replay so I can add someone to the queue. Oh, to be fair, this guy probably deserves a goal. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. He deserves a goal there. Just had a very big skim read on Daniel's message. So, I'm sure what I'm doing there. I'm giving away the game now. Didn't fully read it, but I think if that says what it says, then that's a pretty good thing, to be fair, Daniel. Even if you've ended up hurting your arms in the process. Oh, mate, come on. I'm not giving him 3 kickoff goals. That'd be ridiculous. I'm all right with having 2, maybe, but 3 is pushing it. 3 is definitely pushing it. Anyway, next person on. JKE, are you ready to play? I love how that guy's got an Ape Escape profile picture. W profile picture as well. Out for delivery. Thank you. Tracking. But yeah, no, Daniel, that's a good thing, mate. I'm just have a proper read of that. Sunday night. I'll tell you honestly, messages are so much more funny when I skim read them, mate. I read it, I'm like just like the message is so different to what I skim read it as. Granted, it's still the same sort of outcome, but honestly, it's so funny reading the message after skim reading it. But no, Daniel, definitely a good thing. So I rate that. Anyway, Diddler wanted me to read this message. When I was 8, got added to a random PS5 group. Fucking hell, you can't be that old. The PS5's only been out for 6 years. We're rating videos. Your dad saw the group and started asking me questions, but at that time I didn't know what that group was. That's mad. I'm surprised they got away with that, to be fair, with how normally PlayStation have like an AI, I think, tracking stuff like that, and it just gets removed. I don't think you get suspended or anything, but I know the messages get removed. Bit of a strange group to have on PlayStation. That's normally a Discord type group chat. Wait, can I re-queue? Yeah, of course you can. You obviously have to wait in the queue again, but you can rematch me as much as you want, mate. At the moment, there is 4 people ahead of you, including this game. So there's 3 people above you in the queue, but there's obviously a game that's about to happen. Although I don't know, is JKE added me? I don't know. Yeah, what's your epic? There you go. You've been added in the message. Streamlabs has told you my epic there. For those in stream, by the way, Code Fox Army is always appreciated. I'm just going to re-enter it because apparently I've only got 8 days left. I love the fact Rocket League tells you about this. I forgot to mention this as well at the start of stream, but for those who supported me in my F1 race last night, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't expect any like world beater races. The people in there are insanely faster than me. And I'm currently trying to do no traction control, so a little bit slower than I would be normally just because I'm trying to spin the car. But long term, as soon as I learn that, it means I can be a second faster almost than if I had full traction control on. So it's big. Big gain. There we go. Jake's his name. Jake, I've invited you. So yeah, a lot to learn over the course of the season. We've got another one tonight at 6 p.m. Different division. And then the one I'm really looking forward to. You can request to join, Jake, if you can't accept the invite. But I won't accept pie invites. So you can request join or accept mine. It's up to you. There we go. But yeah, another one tonight at 6 p.m. And then the one I'm really looking forward to is Thursday at 6 p.m., which is the realistic division. So all car performance is realistic to how it would be in real life and not equal. That's what I really am looking forward to because it's a bit more anything could happen. We've got we're in the racing balls, so that's what we're at. What's this guy saying? What's going on, YT? Oh, no, I'm confused. Voxify, welcome in. How are you? I am technically gold 2 now, but I was at gold 3 before the weekend's disaster. Brands play, can I join? If you stop spamming me, then yes. But if you're wanting to play, mate, there is 5 people ahead of you if you include this game. So it's up to you whether you're willing to wait that long. If anybody doesn't want to wait that long, let me know and I can remove you from the queue. But it's up to you. Liking on YT is always appreciated as well. Also, if you are on YT, we need to hit 500 subs. Once we've done that, we get YT partner. on the Brands Plays channel, which I'm totally flabbergasted about because that channel there is just for my fun. If I think I want to upload a video, I'll upload on it. And it's technically the backup account. So to have that account hitting partner like the Minecraft channel is quite something. It means we'll have access to memberships and super chats on that account now. But yeah, definitely wasn't expecting that. Diddler. Well, at least you can focus on the game, I guess. I guess there's a benefit there if you can focus on the game. Can I get back in the queue? Yeah, so whenever there's a goal, I'll add you. Okay, I'm wait. Okay, he's waiting. I'm not waiting. You're waiting, I think. That's what you mean to say. He's going to try and... I don't know if that was near the goal or not. I went the wrong way with the flip as well. I was on a mental breakdown last night playing AC3. Feel like flinging them... Caleb, just stick with it, mate. Trust me. It's... The games do get a little bit more easier in terms of, like, modern mechanics. But, like, you can't get away from the classic games. You want to be thankful that you won't have to play the original AC4. Black Flag, because the original had some painful missions. It's definitely in the stealth department. You got punished just for making a silly mistake. You don't in the resynced version. Oh, I tried to not over his head. Probably needed one more flick. Oh, it translated to say he's waiting. Yeah, okay. Can I air dribble? No, I'm trying to learn though at the moment. At the moment, I am trying to learn, which I'm not sure what the best strategy is for that, but at the moment, I'm just trying to be able to hit the ball consistently off the wall. Once I've got that technique down, then I'll try and air dribble with it. But I'm trying to take baby steps. I also need to learn how to ground dribble as well, a bit better as well. So I am actually training to try and get better at Rocket League in between trying to get faster at F1. So it's very interesting, to be fair, my current 2 games that I'm trying to get better at. Can I aerial? Depends on the aerial, to be fair. There's sometimes I'll aerial and you think I look like a god, and then there'll be other times where I just miss the ball completely. So, not consistent. Not consistent with the aerials, and also, as I said, really depends on... I was trying to keep low and end up flipping up. Yeah, it depends on where the ball is. I watched the Illusion guy play AC3, and I've never felt so relatable to a plat. I've not watched his AC plats other than his I think he Valhalla plat, which I was quite impressed with. I think he Valhalla plat. It was either that or it was another AC that was particularly long. Oh, that was probably his best goal that he scored in this game. That's the thing. I can never really get mad if I end up losing a game. Unless it's like a really shit player. If it's a really good player I've lost against, it's quite fun. Because I just get to admire how good their like goals are. Off the wall. Oh, I nearly got that. Don't underestimate him though. Dude's got the patience and game sense. Yeah, just wish I had the mechanics, mate. I actually have a want to be good at the game now, which is a bit strange because I didn't before. But I basically just want to be the one that's twirling around in the air. That's what I want. If I can just learn to air dribble, I'll count that as like an accomplishment. Not too fussed about learning every shot under the sun. But if I can just learn to air dribble, that'd be sick. I'll be your coach. I'm not really looking for a coach, mate, at the moment. I'm just kind of either watching videos or doing stuff that I've been told previously by people to do. But I don't know. We'll see. It's not like I've not got tons of time to focus on just Rocket League training. If I did, then I'm sure I'd learn a lot quicker. But when I have the chance, I keep loading it up. Quite a few of the training packs is what I've been doing, to be fair, ICU. In terms of advice from viewers, it's just like listen to previous advice. What rank am I? Gold 3, Gold 2. There was one person I was speaking about on the stream Fortnite on Saturday for the event. It took him 3 months to learn to air dribble, but once he did that, he could learn all the other mechanics pretty quickly. Which is understandable. It was like, it's way harder than Valhalla. The only thing I disagree was he said the story wasn't great. So, to be fair, I said to you about AC 3 and 2 that most people have a preference on AC 2 and 3. So I'd imagine if he said 3, he doesn't like the story, he probably likes 2. I can't really say I've ever heard someone say they like 2 and 3. Like on an equal measure. I think both stories are pretty good in their own right, but I would probably say 3 edges it in my personal enjoyment of the story. I think I had more fun with 3, but I'd say 2 runs it close. I just don't. I like Ezio. I just don't think. I think there's a lot more you can enjoy a lot more you can enjoy of Assassin's Creed than just Ezio stuff. So. Sorry for missing messages on different chats, by the way. That's not me being intentionally rude. I just, whenever there's a goal or whenever I get a chance in the game to look at... Oh, that's a lovely goal. Whenever I get a chance to look at the chat, I'll read a message, then go back to the game. Big J, thanks to follow. 1-on-1v1. Voxify, you're already in the queue, buddy. You're already in the queue. You're ahead of Daniel. But that is quite low in the queue, mate, as I told you. It's one of them. You do have to wait. But the best advice I can give you for 1v1s is be in stream as soon as possible. When the first 30 minutes to 40 minutes of the stream, there was 0 queue, really. It was like 1 person in the queue that kept switching out. And then now there's like 5 or 6 people in the queue. GG's, by the way, Jake. I actually thought you was going to win, to be fair, at one point. And then I just kept scoring a few decent finishes. But that was a good game. Anyway, Diddler, you are in now. Diddler's in, then it's Lewis, then it's ICU, then it's Bernie, then it's Vox, then it's Daniel. If anyone wants a rematch, by the way, let me know. Daniel and Bernie have both asked for rematches. Obviously, the rematch, you have to wait at the bottom of the queue. You don't get one straight away, though, just to let you know. Yeah, Diddler, you're in now, buddy. You're in now. I'm going paintball today. Nice. I always wanted to go paintball. I want to go paintballing against with like someone I don't like, so I can just shoot him. Or like, I feel like Kelly would be a little bitch. I think like, he would be quite fun to shoot with a paintball gun. I'd have far too much fun shooting Kelly with a paintball gun. He'd be going to work on Monday fucking with bruises all over him, mate. But no, I've always wanted to do paintball, but I've like wanted to do paintballing, which is like proper serious, like comms and everything. Which I don't know how. I don't even know if that's possible, but I would love like paintball that's like paintballing that's like at a good team of 6 or whatever, 6v6, and it's like you got comms on microphones in your ears and stuff. I'd love that, mate. Edits, man, thanks for the follow. Do a face reveal. My face isn't a secret. It's just not on like the current angle that you're looking at. If you go to Twitch, you can see it. If you go on my YouTube videos, you can see it. There is tons of videos of my face on it, mate. Diddler, I can't hear you, by the way. I have game chat mute. So, just so you're not wasting your breath. I prefer 3 story-wise, but to be honest, I do like both. But leaning way more 3. Yeah, I preferred 3 from an enjoyment perspective. Both stories were equally good. But 3 edged it in my personal enjoyment. Like, if I was to go back and replay either, I'd choose 3 over 2. Don't get me wrong, if you start throwing in, like, all the extras, which I thought were already part of the Ezio collection, but apparently, you know, some aren't, I don't know. But if you start throwing in the extras to a story, then, you know, maybe Ezio just edges it over 3. I know they're all technically linked on a very, very, like, small linear scale. But overall, I'd still say 3 edges it. It's a bit like I say it's like I hate Ezio. I actually really do like Ezio, but most people like only think Ezio is like the only main protagonist that like whenever they say Assassin's Creed, they're like only go on about Ezio, which is fair, but there's also plenty of other protagonists which are so close to judging that right, which are equally just as impactful. But yeah, it's like me with Origins and Odyssey. I prefer the protagonists in Odyssey than the protagonists in Origins. Which is not the most popular opinion. Depends who you ask. I think that might be more favourable now because Odyssey the film, but before Odyssey the film, most people have a preference towards Origins. If I miss anyone's messages, by the way, you are more than welcome to put them in. Don't spam them, but like wait like 30 seconds or something. And if you keep putting them in, eventually I'll see it. Oh, I thought I was wide. You don't have Twitch. You don't need to have Twitch. There's videos that have my face in. You can go on TikTok, anything. But like, in terms of the face reveal, my face is not a secret. It never has been on a stream. You know, you're not going to have some like Dream SMP spooky face reveal where he just like puts his mask out to the side and then cries when people didn't like the way he looked. But like, yeah, if you want to see it, it's not a secret, buddy. That was a nice goal, and I just defended it poorly. Mr. Moodle, welcome in. How are you? How many sequences are there on 3 again? Well, I think you're playing 3 remaster, which I don't know if they changed the sequence number. I know, like, on 4 resynced, you can't really see the sequences as easily as, like, it told you on the original. Thanks for the follow on TikTok. Voxify, I'm not going to keep going backwards and forwards, mate. We're going to be going round and round in circles here. Why appeal pressuring so... I don't know why this guy particularly wants a face reveal, but there is no secret. For the 3rd time, I'm not going to keep saying this. An expert, like, if people just keep banging on about it, I will just time you out. There is no secret. If you want to see it, go on Twitch, go on TikTok, or go on YouTube Shorts, the videos. There you can see it. If you really, really need to go and see it, if it's really going to help you breathe or, like, help you smile, then there you go. But it's not on the current overlay. So please stop spamming it. Deary me. This is like the 4th person, I think, today who's just been having to be told things about 5 times. There we go. I'm going to time out mods. We need to get some timeouts to these people having to tell things 5 times to. Because it's so stressful from having to tell someone that many times. Especially when I'm trying to play the game as well. That was a good demo. Shame the ball is already travelling there. Anyway, back to the calmness of me not being stressed. I wanted to pull my face off then. What's my rank? Gold 2, gold 3. Uh, 12. I was telling you what too much the DLC. It's now including the plat. Oof, that's a bit harsh. And let's say if they got rid of trophies from the original game. Bit harsh including the, for fuck's sake, including the DLC. I have to go. Someone can. That's all good, Bernie. Thanks for letting me know. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I wouldn't know either, to be fair. You'd have to check, I guess, the original trophy count to the new one. Because in 4 resynced, they removed a lot of the trophies. Like, there's a lot more story trophies. I think there's only 5 now. Like, before, I think you had one for, like, each of the sequences and all that. Now it's only, like, milestones in the story. Your plat too, nice. Rare we come across plats. Now. A minute left of this game. So how many games to 1v1? You're not getting a 1v1, mate. Is this Fortnite to win? I mean, to be fair, no Fortnite probably has a Rocket League map. If I'm out to say it 5 times, not a chance you get a 1v1, mate. So the answer is no. Why? Mods, please ban this guy. Please ban this guy. I don't even care. All he's doing is making this stream a lot harder. There's absolutely nothing going wrong with this stream at the moment, but he is driving me up the wall. There's only so much you can take from one individual, I think. I reckon I could communicate to my cat, and my cat would probably cooperate better. Oh, hey, we got a goal. We got a consolation. We got a consolation. And another like 20-odd missions, though. Something like 20-odd missions, though, on the plat. What, on your current plat run? Or are you saying the DLC adds another 20-odd trophy mission? You want to do 2v2s? Nah, I hate 2v2s, Freddy. 2v2s. Can you keep it up? 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 Oh. Yeah, I don't like 2v2s. Go on, mate. No, he didn't get it. DLC adds another 20. Ah, there we go. That's how it makes sense. Hello, Ellie. How are you? Thanks for the heart me. I absolutely suck at ones. It genuinely hurts. See, I prefer ones. Not saying I'm good, but yeah, twos, Freddy. I'm not a big fan of twos, mate. GG's Diddler. Next in the queue is Lewis. Then it's ICU and Daniel after that. Plat. I'm not sure about that, mate. I'm not sure about that. I keep messing around in gold 3 and gold 2 at the moment. When we go in here to invite Lewis. Come on, Big Stevie, get yourself in, lad. I'm gold 2. What's your rank? I'm gold 2/3. I keep on like bouncing both of them at the moment. Oh, we got the English flag. Private game. I'm pretty sure about that. If I could gain more consistency, Diddler, I probably would be in plat. It's just some stuff I'm quite inconsistent with in the game. Let's go Dusk. What's the story behind Big Stevie? I think Lewis has told us, but I can't remember it. It was accidental that we saw it. I think it was maybe because of Rocket League. Because he was like, can I join? I was like, I can't see you. And then he said, oh, I'm Big Stevie. Then now I just like shout Big Stevie when I've invited him. So, I'm not sure. I think he has said the story. You'd have to ask him after the game. But I like it now, to be fair, so I hope you don't change it. Oh. Oh. Good luck as well, Lewis, by the way. I meant to say that before I scored. It seems like such a dickhead move now I've scored. But I was meant to say it before. James Davis, you can indeed 1v1 me. You just need to wait in the queue. There's currently 2 people ahead of you. You okay? I am indeed. How are you? You're off today, aren't you? I was about to say how's work, but no, I think you said Monday was your last shift. You're almost champ 1, div 2. Nice. We've come across quite a few champs. It's like the most... Oh, shite. It's like the most common rank in streams it is, champ. Which I think is quite impressive, because it's not every day you see one. Wanted a huge lion, but I just woke up. That's how you know you're in like work. Your body clock's in work schedule when you're like, you can't even sleep past 10. Oh, that was naughty. Right over his head. Gave him a fresh trim there. 1 minute. I'm a bit of a dickhead watching this. I just want to see how close it was. It was very close. Is that the PWR skin for the Fennec? This one? No, this is... Not about me or Lewis. Might be about Lewis because it's ain't a Fennec. I don't know. I'd have to ask Lewis after the game, mate. Not used to being awake at this time. Nice and early it is, Ali. Nice and early for you. What am I doing? I don't know, Lewis said, to be fair. I don't know. This was meant to be your 1v1 to get him back for the other win, which I didn't expect to win. I mean, I don't want to get too giddy, especially it's about to be 3-2 in a minute. But scoring 3 goals against Lewis is actually an achievement, in all fairness. Can I 1v1? You can indeed, Freddie. Again, a bit like I said to James, you all are going to have to wait. There's 2 people ahead of you in the queue. Just send me a friend request. The username's in the message, which has "to join" in big capital letters. Send me a friend request and just wait. Hello, Wintex. How are you doing, mate? Oh, speaking of Wintex, you guys were all beefing over Ronaldo yesterday in the sports chat. Oh, that was great to read. That was. It's kind of funny when I see people beefing in the sports chat. When I'm not involved, I know. Holy shit, we got a raid. Oh, don't score now, Lewis. You can't be doing that to me. No one saw that. I've just been raided and Lewis scores a goal. That's terrible timing. Steffi, thank you for the raid. Mods, thanks for the shout out. I'm going to quickly drop a follow. There we go. I've just got that follow in. How was the stream? How was the stream? Welcome in, Raiders. We are currently 1v1 in viewers. I think, Lewis, we can go, by the way. We can go. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll give the ball back because you waited. You kind of joined when I conceded a goal, though. It's very bad timing. Oh, no. There we go. There we go. I was hoping he wouldn't score again. The pressure's on now. I can't be losing this game. But yeah, I hope the stream was good. Welcome in, Raiders. And I've dropped a follow as well. I'm not sure you're streaming Rocket League or something else, but I do appreciate the raid. Wintex on YT. I'm glad you're doing good as well, by the way. Oh, he didn't go for it. Damn, I was hoping just hit that round him and then he would just leave the goal nice and open for me. James, is this you, Adamy? I assume this is... Is there only one James on YT? Oh, no, I've just set him up. Oh, you lucky devil. It won't let me add you. Are you putting the capital letters in, right? The T and B in my name, mate, both need to be capitals. That might be why it's not letting you add me. Oh, dear. You fell asleep in a Discord group chat. So many people have done that in our Discord. They'll like be in a call and you just hear them snoring. It's quite funny when it happens. It's like they'll stay quiet for ages, and all of a sudden there's one person who pipes up snoring. It's easy to fit the dots in terms of who it is. I've done it once. It was on GTA. I'm not sure why we was not doing anything, and then I just ended up nodding off. That was quite late though for me. That was a while ago. That was. Happened a lot during lockdown when people falling asleep. It says I'm blocked by you. Cloudy, how have you managed to get blocked by me on Epic, mate? I ain't blocked down on Epic since I streamed Fortnite in like 2022, 2023, mate. So, unless you were spamming me, then you might have been removed. I don't think you've been blocked. That's the only time I've removed people on Epic lately. When I'm getting spammed invites. Okay, normal service is resumed against Lewis. It was a good start to the game, but this is more the fair level of me against Lewis. It was nice while it lasted. Charles, thanks for the follow on TikTok as well. Brandon, can we get a face reveal? Oh, don't start, Daniel. Don't start. The ones on YT here. Can we get a face reveal? Does make me laugh, that does. I've never streamed without a face cam, which is why it makes me laugh. Oh, if he didn't hit me then. I was just trying, that's ended up setting him up. I was just trying to knock it over his head and then go around him. And then he left it. I didn't think he would. Back to normal, folks. Pitchforks away. Oh, you were going to riot, Louis, because I was beating Lewis. I think he was probably going to riot, to be fair. Well, I went 3-1 up in this game, and there's some of the goals I was scoring against him. I think he was ready to riot. But this is why it was like such a surprise when I beat him in the tournament, because he is better than me. But I'll take scoring 3 goals against him. Maybe a fort fear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm glad I said maybe. What's my user again? Pin message, mate. To join in the capital letters. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's a good job. Like I only play this for fun, innit? Hardest mechanic, open net. It is to me, honestly. You know, I'd sometimes rather a goalkeeper in the goal. To be fair. Posture check. My posture's fine. About posture check. My posture is fine. We're not doing a primary school folding arms. May I have a 1v1? What do I got to do? You just have to add me, but there is a bit of a queue of like 4 people. So I see you. You're next in this game. Then we've got Daniel. Then we've got James, and then it's Freddie. So there's 4 people who would be ahead of you. So it depends if you've got enough time, because I know some people that after stream just want to just head off and then relax, which to be fair is what I do after a raid. So it's up to you whether you're willing to wait that long for a 1v1. But yeah, I see you. You're in now, mate. And Freddie, again, my username's in the pin message. If you look at just above the YT chat, it says to join in capital letters. And then click on that message. It has my username in. You'll sit in the queue. Fair enough. I'll add you to it. My lovely notepad queue here. Ding, ding, ding. But yeah, we stream on YT, TikTok, and Twitch. So there's a few people on all 3 streams, so the queue like can join into one. A train, just in case you forgot. In all fairness, I do always forget. Who was the guy who asked about Lewis's decal? It was on the screen for a moment there. Your car is city blue. No, it's not, mate. No, it's not. It's like dark blue. That's not city blue. I wasn't the Fennec. I'm the Octane. I'm the guy with the glasses. 1 minute. Is my face cam blocking it? I think I'm... 1 minute. Let me just turn off my camera. Boom. I'm the guy with the glasses on and the internet. Yeah, Lewis is the other one. Lewis is the blue one. My car looks cooler than I play Rocket League. I might look good in Rocket League, but my skills definitely ain't. I had a drum, sure. Freddie, I don't accept it till it's your turn to play, just so my friends, this isn't full of people who aren't even playing. But if you are any of the usernames here, then if like you're welcome chief, I'd imagine, because Steffi's the person who just added me, just raided me and added me. James is James in the chat. So I'm assuming you're welcome chief. If that's you, then yes, you have indeed added me. You're the world's best bronze. That is a sentence I never thought I'd hear, mate. The world's best bronze is in my YT chat, apparently. That's a new one. I've never read that, mate, but that deserves a nice like plaque or something. The world's best bronze. Hi, sorry I didn't join early. Deluxe, you don't have to be sorry about not joining early, mate. You can't be late to a stream. It's not a job for you to watch, but it's always appreciated when people do turn up. But you never have to apologise for being late or not joining early enough. It's all good, buddy. Lewis has confirmed it is the PWR decal for the person who asked on YT. I can't remember who it was, but I know someone did. I have the original BDS Esports decal, but I didn't even buy it for this purpose, but it just had the funny number on it. That's fair enough. As long as you don't have the city decal like Ellie in the chat, then it's alright. Any of the other decals are fine. Can I 1v1? You can join the queue, mate. The queue's currently got 5 people in it, so if you're willing to wait. Also, whenever people are 1v1ing me, I'm gold 2 or gold 3, so if you're like champ or whatever, don't expect me to be doing anything great, but I don't mind any rank joining. I actually like watching good players at Rocket League, so I don't mind it. I was kind of hoping he would do that. If I stayed back and he hit it, then I was in a good position to defend it. And if he missed it, then I was in a great position to shoot. Is it Darwin? I'm assuming that maybe what the 4's meant to stand for. You can indeed join, mate. Send me a friend request and then you have to wait in a queue of 5 people. So if you're willing to do that, add me and then just sit around waiting. Play some comp in the meantime, practice or whatever. Always makes me laugh when people say they join training to verse me. But that gets said quite a bit. Definitely there was one of the funnier messages, that is. Damn, I want that to have height over his head. I think that hit might just throw the ball away. Yeah, it has. That's alright. Oh, mate. Bollocks. That would have been nice if that got in. How did your Uneven Phoenix or James Sweatpants? Yeah, James, I've got yours. Don't worry, mate. You are in after Daniel. So Daniel's in next. And then it is you, James, after that. Was my user? Read Dr. Ducky's message. He's put it in the chat for you. Finn Blocks, you welcome in. How are you? You're an SSL. Easier to say than actually to be one. But we'll take your word for it. Ginger Ninja, thanks for the follow. We see a few in the stream. They normally are in the tournaments later on. But so I guess if you're willing to prove it, then that'll be a time to prove it. I was trying not that to the side. Wipe your glasses and read the message. I love that. Darwin, if you read Dr. Ducky's message, he's got my username on TikTok. Because TikTok doesn't really allow us to keep a permanent pinned comment, annoyingly. We just let the mods copy and paste the message in. So just read my mod with my username and then add that. You're on PC? That doesn't matter, mate. That's all good. We have people on Switch, PC, PlayStation, Xbox. It doesn't matter, mate. Josh, I'm doing good, thanks. How are you doing? I had United to win the league before pre-season, but to be honest, I think Arsenal will dominate this season. I'm not sure about dominate. United haven't done any business this summer, though, I don't think, so I don't really see United doing much. They haven't backed Carrick at all, for whatever reason. Get in. Get in. So I'll do things like that, which is nothing special to most people, but to me, that's quite good. And then I'll end up just fucking missing an open net like last game. And that's how it goes. It's hard to build a consistent... I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? Just consistent shots and saves. You just woke up. That's all good, mate. There, the guy on TikTok's just added me. So I'll add him to the queue. Honestly, didn't expect for him to challenge that. Just gonna hit the post, but the rebound's the issue. Don't think he has any boost. He did not. It was me. Yeah, I know, mate. Don't worry. You're in the queue. There is 4 people ahead of you, so you're number 5. That's not including this game, by the way. If anybody doesn't want to wait any longer in the queue, just let me know and I'll remove you from the queue. That's totally fine because of how long you have to wait. But yeah, just give me the heads up. And I'll just cross your name off. This game had a bit of a comeback here. So even if we lose, we've done well. User, thanks to the Heart Me and the Fox Army Heart. It's our second Heart Me goal completed of the day. Nice. Jason, how are you doing today? I'm not surprised that got a violation, Kiki. Although with some of the names on TikTok, it's quite funny. Oh, get in. Get in. Get in. I'm not sure what's gone off this game, but somehow we've got 5 goals. I'm going to 1v1 you. You are, but you obviously have to wait for your turn, mate. Welcome back, Jason. Oh, I should have hit that better then. Should have hit that loads better. Hit that like an absolute plank. I'm going to play mates soon, so be quick. Freddy, there's still, after this game, 2 people ahead of you. So, realistically, that's probably 15 minutes if you include menus and goals. Each game will be 5 minutes itself, and then taking into account all the extras. Send an invitation. Primer, you want to join 1v1s, mate? If you are, I can add you. What time is a tournament? Probably 11 a.m. Zixstar. So 45 minutes time if you're not in the UK. I'll create it in maybe about I'll create before half an hour time. Maybe like 40 minutes. Not 40 minutes. 20 minutes time. So it's a little bit before people can join. Something like that. Either way, it will start at 11. So as long as you join it before, then you'll be all right. Oh, I've been very lucky there. To be fair, I have been very lucky. He's still got a kick-off here to score, but I will take this if I can. Ah, lovely. There we go. Somehow we've got a win, finally. I'm not sure how this has happened on this game. Of all games, I am surprised this is the one. Jarvis, welcome back. How are you doing? Nice to see a lot of returning viewers today. Damn, I'm not going to be able to keep that up. GG's, I see you. Okay, Daniel coming in for another game. I'm about to get my ass absolutely handed to me because Daniel's in a champ. So we'll enjoy the victory while it's here. Can I what, Jason? Can you do a 1v1? There's loads of people asking for a 1v1 here, mate. I've put Darwin in. I'm in England up the borough. Up the borough, I love that. I'm no guessing who you support. I think, yeah, Jason, I think I can add you in. I've got everyone else. I got a bit lucky to be fair at times, I see you. Right, Jason, I've added you to the queue. Well done, mate. Thank you. Hello, Farrell, as well. Welcome in. First time chat. It's 5 a.m. for me. You would like to play. I can add you to the queue as well, Jarvis. So, to update the queue, we've got Daniel in this game, which I'm about to invite. Then we've got James, Freddie, Steph, Darwin, Jason, and Jarvis. I'm probably going to close the queue there. Some people may leave the stream and not wait that long. But as we're doing tournaments at 11 a.m., I don't want to add too many people to the queue. If anyone does miss out on their 1v1, which is, may happen. Maybe it may happen it depends how quick people get into the game. Although Daniel, there he is. If that happens, then you just get priority on the next stream. So it doesn't really matter. Someone claimed their priority at the start of today. It did not work. What did not work? If my epic is not working, you need to put the capital letters in. So make sure the T and the B both have capitals. I like your car. Thanks, mate. Something I treated myself to some of the stuff in the item shop at the weekend. So looking pretty decent now. Again, as well, for the free chats, I apologise for missing any messages. It's definitely YT and Twitch is quite busy, so it's hard to read every single message. And if I am missing messages, you do have permission to put them in again. Just leave a bit of time before putting it in so you're not spamming. You can play at 8 a.m. That's 3 hours time. I'll probably be doing 1v1s in 3 hours, mate. Not going to lie. We only do 1v1s at the start of stream. So we start at 8:30 my time, which was nearly 2 hours ago. And then we do it until we start tournaments, which we're starting tournaments at 11 a.m., which is 42 minutes from now. So if you're in a different country or different time, the tournaments start in 42 minutes. They'll be created before then, which you'll see me create it, so it's hard to miss. That was stupid. That was stupid. Darren, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Can I get that boost as well? Yes, I can. Nice one. Not to save a Daniel's head. Although he's got back in quite well, to be fair. Just me trying to say I'm knocking it over a champ's head. That didn't go to plan. Add me back. I don't add people until it's your turn to join, mate. Just to stop my friends list being full of people who haven't played. It's also easy to remember usernames. What kind of tournament? It'll be a private 1v1. So well, not private because it'll be public, but custom in terms of I will create it under the tournaments tab and you'll be able to join. The only difference on our tournaments is if 10 goals are scored, the game ends. Because we allow any ranking and sometimes there'll be like SSLs or Grand Champs or even Champs against people in bronze and gold, and then the scores have been like 20 plus goals. So it's just to make the tournament not last forever. You want to 1v1? At the moment, my queue's closed, Cosmic, but welcome in. We are doing tournaments in 40 minutes, though. So my queue is closed because we've got quite a few people in there and we may not get everyone in before the tournament, so I'm conscious about that. You're still doing 1v1s? I am, but there's no new space for a queue, Wintex. But we are doing tournaments shit soon, so for those looking for a 1v1, you ain't got that long to wait.
Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Didn't judge that well at all. I probably should have just left it, because then he wouldn't have had this chance here. Nice goal. Yeah, my goal was good, but conceding the 4 other goals is not so good. Almost at 100 watch stream streak. Bro's life is watching me. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate that. 100 watch streak. Which, at the moment, we are streaming about 5 times a week. Last week was 6 times, but on a normal week, we stream about 3 to 4 times, so it's quite impressive to get to 100. Whether I'll continue the 5 days a week once the colleges and universities and all that go back, I'm not sure, but I don't know. I guess I'll have to trial it. Can I come back in 40 minutes? If you wanted to join the tournament, yes, but don't join back in 40 minutes expected to be in the tournament because the tournament starts then. You'll be able to join... What the fuck? You're right there, Daniel, mate. You'll be able to join the tournament 15 minutes before. And I definitely wouldn't advise joining last minute. If you join last minute, you normally miss out. What'd I just do? I'm about to say, you just kind of flung to the right. Well, you're right. My left. That goes in. Always hate, you know, when you like end up crashing into a car or get bumped and you end up on your ass. You've never 1v1'd a YouTuber. I wouldn't really say 1v1 me is like 1v1 in the YouTuber. It's hardly like... Well, I guess in technical terms it is, but... I wouldn't say I'm like a big Rocket League YouTuber, mate. So I wouldn't really say. I wouldn't go that far. I guess I'll take the compliment though. Quite a few big messages on YT, by the way. I'll read them after the game. Nah, it's too wide. You're going to go for that. I'll just take the boost. Still can't do that. You know when you're like trying to catch up and then I'm trying to slow down my car by bending it and then shooting out boost to shoot me the other way. I can't do that technique. If I could learn it, I'd save a lot more when I'm playing catch up on the ball. It means I could also go a bit more aggressive as well. Vagafor, welcome back to the TikTok stream. Deluxy, I appreciate that, mate. I'll try my best. Raphael, welcome back. How are you doing today? You're just teasing me, Daniel. I'm taking that boost. You ain't having that. I'll take this one as well, just be an arse. To be fair, that's not the worst way to play against a champ, starve them a boost. I mean, you'd obviously, because they still could be quite good without a lot of boost, but if you, like, guess kept on going around taking all their boost, I guess it's not the worst technique. Yeah, I see you. That's what I'm trying to do with the boost to counter, like, the momentum of going forward. It's just, I guess, about getting the right technique to the boost to actually do that. I'm not really sure how I'd learn that, though, to be fair, like practicing it without the situation just happening over and over again. Oh, I was about to fall for that little fucking... Unless he just missed the ball. I don't know if that was an intentional fake or he actually did just miss the ball. Can I play? You can join the tournament at 11 AM my time, which is like 35 minutes. But my queue for 1v1s is closed because of how many people are in it. So if you're willing to join the tournament, yes. If you want to join 1v1 me personally, then no. I mean, you have a chance to 1v1 me in the tourney, but there's normally size of 32, so you have a, what's it, like a 1 in 16 chance, something like that. Imagine a game going to 9-9, what, on the tournaments? We've got close to that with an 8-8 that went 9-8 on overtime. I'm in how much more? For you, Darwin, there's still 3 people ahead of you, buddy. We've got James in, then we've got Freddie, then Steph, then Darwin, then Jason, then Jarvis. As I said, it's not a quick queue. Oh, we don't do 2v2s. I don't enjoy 2v2s, Vaga 4. I tried it once. I kept getting requested by chat, and I hated it. So, I'm not a big 2v2 person. It's not my cup of tea. I don't mind 3s. I don't mind 1s. I don't like 2s, though. I don't know why I prefer 3s over 2s. I just do. That's how it is. James, let me invite you. Need to empty the wee barrel as well before this game. So wait for this guy to join, make sure he's in. And then I'll empty the barrel. James, are you joining, mate? If you need to request a join, you can do. Once you're in, I'll empty the barrel, buddy. Unless you're requesting to join, I can do that if that's how you want to do it. Are you Uneven Phoenix? Let me just check this. You're the only stream that plays with viewers. That's not true. Is this... Oh, there we go. He's in now. He's got a very gold card. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to empty the barrel and then I'll be back. Will not be too long. That is a gold-ass car. GG as well, Daniel. Requested, yes, it would. That I have seen. I don't know how many people play Rocket League with viewers, but I know there's definitely streamers that do. I mean, I've probably got quite a chill way of getting in, though. I guess most people might require you to do stuff. Right, I'm back. Bro said peace. No, I went to empty the barrel. I slapped my... Well, not slapped my... Tapped my mic because it has a mute button there. But, no, mates. I didn't just say peace and dip. Game up on stream. Brandon, is your blender portable? Blender? We have a blender on top of, like, the kitchen cabinet that's not been used in ages. I guess it's portable in terms of you can unplug it and plug it in. If I missed a joke here or something, I feel like I might have been running into a trap here. I'm not about blenders. What am I about blenders for, chat? Oh, Kiki, 500 biddies. Get a W in the chat. Or an emote, or whatever you want to do. Shake around. Big W, Kiki, thanks, 500 biddies. Really good car, thank you. I'm glad we're getting compliments on my car. If I ever get as good that I can play as good as the car looks, that's an achievement. Kiki, I appreciate 500 biddies. That puts us on 1,000 for the today. W Kiki, look at that. Look at that energy from Jarvis. Missed the opportunity to use a smirk fox. That's like your kind of emote, mate. For those on YT, by the way, if I missed anything as well, feel free to retype it. Oh. That's for Kiki's 500 biddies. Every 500 biddies is a goal. That's what we're doing now, apparently. I need to watch more YouTubers like Coconut and other ones players. See, I watch a lot of streamers play Rocket League. I wouldn't say I watch a lot of YouTubers. There's a guy that I've started watching. I'm not subscribed to him yet. Gotta watch a bit more of his content before I make that decision, but he's quite funny. Not sure what his username is though. He just keeps coming on my feed. But on my YouTube homepage right now, I'd be there. Who just said you like that old man? Who are you calling old? Oh, what a finish. What a finish. Am I doing tourneys at 11 AM, guys? 11 AM, we are doing tournaments. So, it's currently 10:30 my time, so 29 minutes. The tournament will be created before then, though. So, first game starts at 11. You can join 15 minutes before, and it'll be created probably 5 or 10 minutes before that. So, we are doing them shortly. That goes for YT as well and TikTok. You're playing like an SSL. Yeah, if an SSL was as good as a bronze. I mean, that about sums it up, really. And I watch the Bov Boys. I watch the individual streamers in the Bov Boys. I don't watch their grouped content, though. Well, I don't watch all of them in there, but I watch quite a few. I find it funny if they're all on Ginger's stream and start making a racket. Keith, thanks 100 biddies, by the way, for the old man. Although call me old, I'm not sure I'm thanking that, but... Crossbar. Finished it again. You're all good, mate. You're all good. You're not really missed anything, to be fair. We're still doing 1v1s and then tournament's half an hour away. Sure why I air rolled to the left. I didn't need to do that. This kickoff's actually say every stream. The ironic thing is, I tell you, I was playing at the weekend, and my kickoffs, I was not sure what was going on. I was having bad kickoff after bad kickoff. A bit like that. I kept doing that like all throughout the weekend. Having some real shitters. You're welcome back with my New York. Hey? God, you know when you're playing Rocket League, you miss like 10 messages. Whenever you read just one, it can sometimes be the most confusing thing. No, I was trying to get him out of the way. I added you. Finn, I've already said I don't accept friend requests, so you have to join. Is this the one with the dancing dog? This is one of the dancing ones, I think. Kiki, thanks 175 biddies. Oh, I like the cat, whichever one it is. I know there's like 2 or 3 that dance. Dancing cat, but yeah, I knew it was a couple that dance or whatever. That was trending when I added that on the sound alert page. Oh, Oliver's trying to scare me. Everyone panic. Hello, Ollie Bobs, how are you? Jay Stomps, I'm gold 3, gold 2. I keep like messing around between both of them. W Kiki, he has bites. I think I was meant to say bits. Kiki's a woman, by the way, just to clarify. Although I do think it's funny that you keep calling her a guy. Just because I know it's going to rage bait Kiki, to be fair. Kiki's a guy, chat confirmed. Kiki is now a guy. User, thanks to follow. You keep calling Kiki a guy just for the enjoyment of rage baiting. You're trying to finish unranked. How many games you got left? Let's do some arse dribbling. There we go. judged that completely wrong. He's going to go up for that. He did not, actually. He did not. He's not scoring that. But to tell you who is scoring something, watch this. Let's see if it rolls enough. No, I'm not. Maybe not. I love that. You got 4 games left. Oh, you're going to get that done before the tournament, most likely. I've got to read Daniel's message after this. Prefer to dribble on... Oh, okay. Thanks for that insight, Daniel. Thanks for that insight. Not really sure how else I could respond to that as a streamer, to be honest. Right, 1 more minute left, and then Freddy's in, if Freddy's in the stream. If not, it's Steph, and then we've got Darwin, then we've got Jason, and then we've got Jarvis. And then we've got tournaments, although I don't think some of them, maybe the last 2 names will get one, we'll see. It was the wind. Is that a deliberate pun because of what the topic you're on about? Oh, he's got to be scoring that. Got to be scoring that. Rebound might have been good, though. Ten seconds after this game. Unlucky. I'm glad you picked up on that, yeah. I was curious just to ignore it. But I decided to continue what you're saying. But yeah, though that was... To be fair, mate, you couldn't have made... Caleb, you can't say that. I've seen you, I have some puns in the chat and they flew right over your head. Yeah, I'm in the stream still. Lovely, Freddy. Well, you are in next, my friend. James, GG. Freddy, you're up next. Then we've got Steph, Darwin, Jason, and Jarvis. Also, I'm maybe going to create a tournament now because 8 minutes it will start, which this game with a few goals probably be close to 8 minutes. I'll invite him first, though. Kiki and Caleb, what colours do you want for the whiteboard, by the way? You 500. Welcome, Chief. Wait for the username to pop up. Okay, you've got quite a few invites coming in now, Freddy. What about me? Jarvis, I just said your name. Although I also did just say about the bottom 2 may not get a game because of the tournament, which is fine. It just means you get priority on the next stream. So whenever you join, you'll be top of the queue no matter what. So missing out in the queue is not even a bad thing, really. Right, I'm going to create the tournament. Caleb, you can change the the pin message. Oops. Create tournament. 32. First to score, public, Europe. So make sure your servers are EU, by the way. Daniel's 5 stamps away from 10. Yep, tourneys 1v1. I don't do any of the tourneys with them 1v1. I tried doing 2s. It just wasn't enjoyable for me. So 1's the only tournaments I run. There we go. 11 AM. Beautiful. Okay, so you can't join yet, but you can notify yourself. You can join from 15 minutes beforehand. So 11 AM in the UK is in 21 minutes time. So quarter 2 would obviously be in 6. So whatever the hour is, whatever your next hour is when the tournament starts. And then quarter 2 the next hour, or, 45 minutes past the current hour is when you can join. Private match. There we go. If you're still confused, Dr. Ducky will write the message for you as the pin message. In fact, I think he already has. I already have. Look at him. I already have. What do you take me for? I'm a mod. I don't need to be told what to do. I'm Dr. Ducky 23. I was after Freddy. You were not. Steph joined the... Well, one raided me before you joined and joined the queue before you joined, mate. I can assure you, you're definitely not having a Freddy, Darwin. How do I join the queue? Finn Bloxy, the queue has been closed for a while, mate, just so we get everyone in. Best way to join the queue is being in it early in the stream, so I always recommend turn on the noti bells. At the start of stream, first half an hour today, should save that. There was like 2 people, then it went down to 1, and then after that, it just like, I don't know, it's like someone put the turbo on and the queue's been busy since then. But the first half an hour to 40 minutes, queue is always quiet. Other than one stream. We had one stream last week where it was just rammed from minute 1. But that was a special occasion, I think. That doesn't happen often. Specs, welcome in. How are you? Hopefully your Tuesday's going well. Oh, I've got to capitalise on this, boys. Got to capitalise. And we fucking don't. Of course we don't. Open goal, Brands can't score. I'll tell you, whoever's said in my YouTube chat saying hardest mechanic open goal, I can relate, mate. If someone's in the goal, I actually have more of a chance of scoring. Open goal, I'll bottle. Is there drops in here? The audible ones, yes. Like Rocket League specific ones, no. But there is drops on. But only the audible ones. What is my rank? Gold 2, gold 3. I keep messing around with both. Blaze, how are you, mate? Welcome back. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? What a shit start to this game, by the way. Galaxy's in. Mate, we've got tons of returning people. Hello, Galaxy, as well. How are you? It's always cool having returning viewers. New viewers are cool as well, by the way, before someone twists it. But it's just really cool having, like, returning viewers because it's hard to do that on streams. Like, to have someone who actually chooses to come back is quite an achievement. $20, you got a Big Mac ad. McDonald's advertise on Twitch. I never get a McDonald's advert. That's a new one. Yeah, we only have pre-rolls here, so once you've watched that first ad, you are all good. You have no more ads after that. I think Twitch will put a few pop-ups, which nobody can get rid of them. But once you've watched the first pre-roll, you are all good. Unless you're a sub. If you're a sub, then, well, you can show off you've got no ads, I guess. I don't know. I'm tired. I stayed up all night, and you're tired, yep. You've also got a relationship to sort out. Well, good luck with sorting that out, mate. When is the tournament on? 11 AM. I meant to put the message in YT. I copied and pasted it, completely forgot to send it. Well, I did send it, I just didn't pin it. Don't worry. Oh, no, I have pinned it. It's just not updated for me. There you go. Pin message, mate. Pin message. I'll put it in again. Yeah, quite a lot of animals can go upside down in Minecraft if you give it a dinner bone tag. If you give any mob Lewis the dinner bone tag, it will turn it upside down. I'm assuming you know about Jeb the sheep. There's quite a few names. And if you can download mods, then definitely Java has, well, endless kind of names to do stuff. Again, I'll keep saying it. If I'm missing anyone's messages across YT and Twitch especially, I'm not doing it intentionally. Both chats are just exceptionally busy at the moment. So I'll try and read as many messages mid-game as possible. It's not always the easiest to do, though. My internet's about to kill me. This is worse than watching on a potato. You put down the quality of stream. We stream in 2K. You could be struggling with running it at that quality, or even 1080 because we run at such a high bit rate. You could be struggling with that, mate. You may just need to put it down a bit, and then you'll be able to run the stream. So I was concentrating on the save there. What's the tourney name? It's my username, mate. Twitch Brands is the name. It's just my username. Makes everything consistent to join. My username's Twitch Brands. My tournament's Twitch Brands. So the only thing you need to remember is that's my username, and you pretty much can join everything. There's no password, guys. No password. You can just join. You can just join through... what am I saying? You can just join without one, sorry. That's what I'm trying to say. Got there in the end. Can't spit me words out. In fact, you can join in actually 10 seconds time. base on the top right. If you look in the top right, you can see a countdown, thanks to Rocket League. In 5 seconds, you can join. Why are diamonds so good? Because to get to diamond, you have to be relatively good, mate. Don't get me wrong, like champ and grand champ is a new level of really good, but to be a diamond, you have to be some kind of skill. You don't get there for being okay. Most diamonds I've met in stream can all pretty much air dribble quite easily. The only differences I really see with diamonds and champs is champs do everything a bit more consistently. If that makes sense. Like a champ or a grand champ will just be hitting everything, really making a mistake, and then a diamond maybe makes more mistakes with what they do. That's the main difference I see from someone watching it. Someone could argue another point if you want, but that's what I see from watching diamonds, champs, and grand champs. Imagine that was shit. I imagine once this tournament starts, the stream will probably start getting a bit more busier as well. So this chat's gonna be definitely only gonna get harder to read. The tournament's definitely on now as well. How to play Hugo go to tournaments and then look for Twitch brands. I will demonstrate after this if you're unsure. And as for the people in the 1v1 queue, I'm probably only going to do one more. And because I always leave at least 5 minutes or above to get into my own tournament. Because them last 5 minutes are normally a free-for-all to get the last spots. So I don't like waiting any longer than that. So we'll do one more game after this one. Everyone else who's still in the queue, you've got priority on the next stream. Which I don't get rid of my queue. So I'll know if you are owed one. With the chat, as much as I sympathise, I'm not sure what's going on with the relationship thing. I sympathise with whatever the issues are. I don't want my chat a trauma dump or some kind of counselling session. This is not the place for it. Again, I don't know what it is. I just keep seeing a lot of messages in relation to it. So I could be putting 2 + 2 and getting 5, but this is not the place for it. That's not me being insensitive. It's just not the place for it. That's the only thing I'll say about it. I sympathise whatever it is, but it's definitely not the place for it. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people who will happily DM you, as people will have lightly made clear, but yeah, public chat, definitely not the place for it. Am I live tomorrow? I'm live Tuesday till Saturday, every day. 8:30 AM, Tuesday, Friday, and then Saturday is 6 PM. What if Musty joined the tournament? Then I think everyone would be gassed. So there you go. Right, Steph's in, and then that is the end of the queue. So Darwin, Jason, and Jarvis, you all have priority on another stream. So if you join the future stream, you'll be put top of the queue no matter what. Hello, I'm in the tourney. Let's go, Italian pilot. A lot of people, I'd imagine, will be joining stream from the tournament. That's normally what happens. I'll also demonstrate how people can join in just a moment as well. Just going to invite Steph, and then we'll start. We'll start with the showcase on how to join. There we go. Wait for the username, refreshers. Lovely stuff. Just going to reset my TikTok chat because it's like... Kept noticing it last game. It kept disconnecting. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm assuming stream looks okay on TikTok. But it just keeps on fucking putting the internet loading screen. I may get it up on my phone just so I can watch it. Yeah. Italian pilot, thanks for the follow. Let me just get this on my phone. That is a lovely decal. I think I've got access to that in my blueprint. Re-pop out the chat. There we go. What time am I like? When is next stream? So 8:30 AM is Monday. Yeah, stream looks okay. Yeah, I've got my TikTok chat up now on my phone. Yeah, so Tuesday until Friday. We're live every single day at 8:30 AM UK time. Saturday is 6 PM. So that is the times. Discord has all the schedule information every week. Sunday 6 PM is when it's posted. We also post on our social media stories, but of course they expire. So best place to see the schedule is always Discord because you can check it whenever you want. Could you friend me? I only friend people Italian pilot if they're actually joining my personal game. So it's not something I don't just add people like for anything, if that makes sense. Can I join at 10? You don't have to ask when to join stream, mate. I don't expect people to be here at minute 1, and then I certainly don't expect them to watch every single minute of the stream. Some people do, and of course it's always noted and appreciated, but yeah, no, I don't expect people to join up minute 1 and stay here till the end. So you can join the stream whenever you want, or even if you don't want to join, that's all right as well. I'm reluctant here to dive in. So if you want to join at 10 a.m, mate, feel free. We'll be live at 10 a.m. still. I won't be in the tournament, but glad I played. That's all good, Freddie, mate. Thanks for playing, mate. Do appreciate it. One thing that is guaranteeing the Prem, Bournemouth to draw every other game. They're on an unbeaten streak, aren't they, if we continue it on from last season? I forgot to demonstrate how to join the tournament, to be fair, but probably easier when I actually join it myself anyway. If anyone's struggling, there are people I imagine in the chat would be able to describe it. That was about to be one of my favourite goals, what's it called, ground pinch or whatever. I love ground pinches. I'll tell you, you know, if I ever get to a point where I can hit a ground pinch, I'll be doing it all the time. Not because, like, it's like the only thing I can do, because I'd imagine if I can ground pinch, I'd imagine I could do other things, but... That was nice. That was nice. And there's people who could do shit like that, mate. I can barely even fucking dribble with the ball on the ground. There's people, like, spinning it around off the top of the car. But that's, like, enjoyable to watch for me. So I don't mind playing against good players. Because I'll just get gassed if they score so much. That's really good. Eldon, thanks for the follow. It's great fun seeing all the... 1 minute, I'll read that in a minute. Oh, I should have made better contact with that. That was quite a simple goal, really, that in comparison to the other shots. Should have been better making better contact. Is that when they go back, Daniel, or the Scottish schools today? I assume colleges and universities and all that would be a bit later. But, welcome back, Pilot. Take this boost. Nah, hits it too far wide. Call him BS. That's someone who's told. Oh, you're on about something in the YT chat. Someone on about the speed of their shot. I can't believe people keep track of that stuff, you know. Whenever I see something powerful, I'm like, oh, that was powerful. And if it's a goal, then obviously, like, I'll look at it. But I'll never, like, be able to remember what the speed of a shot is. I'm surprised people actually care about that so much. Like, it's cool when you get a lot of power behind the ball, don't get me wrong. But I'm surprised people care about it as much as I see them do. You woke up 15 minutes ago. I rate that. Boost, boost, boost. I'm assuming this is the last 1v1. Yeah, this one here. And then Darwin, Jason, and Jarvis were added to the priority on that. 5 subs if you could score 1. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I mean, to be fair, ironically, my target is always to score a goal if I'm against someone who's better than me. Definitely doesn't happen often, though. I'll often say, oh, at least I got a consolation goal. But it's, yeah, it doesn't always happen. It's normally if I take advantage of a champ or whatever missing something. That's normally when I can score a goal. But yeah, they come around only a few times. I'm leaving that. There we go, that's better. I should be meeting that. Should be meeting that. Bro's gonna concede on purpose to cost him subs. No. The person's offering, if I score a goal against Steph, they will give 5 subs. It's not, it's just, don't worry, mate. It's even if I, what's it called? Concede, it don't make a difference. Taylor, welcome back. And the other Taylor in the chat, please stop requesting to join. We're doing tourneys. That was a bit of a confusing time for that to happen because it is 2 different people. Tournament starts in 3.5 minutes, by the way, for those that are in it. Right, GG's. So, I just did a reset Musty at gold. Well done, mate. Well done. Right, tournament time. Just me, or do you hear all the YouTubers who like are on stream and force you to like, subscribe, buy subs, and redeem? If you're watching any streamer that's making you want, or like trying to get you to pay to do something, then you're probably watching an arsehole, mate. I'm not gonna lie. There'll be times on like TikTok people will encourage likes. That's only to do with like you get more push on TikTok for likes. But yeah, if someone's like trying to like manipulate you into giving subs, yeah, they're probably a shit streamer, mate.
Ooh, so exciting!
Right, there we go. There's a talking flower. Right, for those asking how to join a tourney, play, then you go to tourneys, then you go to custom, then you go to find tournament, and then when it loads, you're looking for Twitch brands. Where am I? There I am. Which at the moment, because it's only a few minutes left, what's it, a few minutes? You got time. Oh, we've still got 1 sub. There we go. Steph, I appreciate the gift of sub. There we go. Get wiggling in the chat, subs. We still got a sub. I appreciate that. I want to play you in this tourney, so if it ain't first round, I'll probably go out to some champ. Well, fingers crossed, mate. Lumi got 2 games against me last stream in the tourneys. Bubble, thanks for the follow as well. All right, 2 minutes until we start. If anybody can't join or is struggling to join, now's your time to mention. But it should be quite easy. Blaze, thanks for lurking. But Steph, I appreciate the raid and the gifted sub. And GG's on the 1v1. Not that I imagine that was difficult for you. Oh, Caleb with 5. That means I got a wiggle. 1 minute means I got a wiggle before the tournament because it was 5 in one go. There we go. There you go. There's your wiggle. Caleb, thanks for the 5 gifted. That puts us on 63 subs, I think. W Ducky. I don't know if anyone in chat got a sub, but if you did, make sure you thank Dr. Ducky or staff if you were the individual sub. I don't know. Not sure who got the... Oh, that's a hype train, isn't it? Already on one. Already on one. Because it's 5 gifts in one go. Kiki, thanks on your biddies. We are close to a level 3. We've got a minute till tourney as well. Minute till tourney. You suck at ones on another level. I'm usually a team player. I've heard that people prefer teams over ones. I'm the opposite with that. Bit of a weird email, that is. Granddaddy Unk. I have now got on the train. Lumi, is there a day that you aren't on a train? I told you this the other stream. If there was a day where you told me you weren't on a train, that would be more of a surprise than you being on a train. You probably know everything about the British trains. Hey, we've hit 100 on counting, chat. Good luck in the tourney. Yes, good luck, guys. Read my last chat. Remember, if you go against me, I'm the world's best silver, so I might accidentally go for a 198 round pinch top corner on you by accident. I'm not sure how many people are in this one. We'll see, though. Before, there was about just over half. I'm against Finn Spider. Is that Finn Bloxy? We have got a Finn in the chat. 22 people, that's not bad. So there's 10. Some people got some buys then. Oh, 1 minute, I won't put my control up here. I like playing my control on the lap. I'm not used to the camera. Even though I've had it on for 2 weeks now. Oh, you're playing Lewis. Oh, that'd be a game. That'd be definitely a game. You're playing the WA guy. That's Lewis. Get a feel for this guy. One of my favorite maps. This is. To be fair, all the variations to this map are decent. What's mad is we're only 3 hours into stream. Hype Train's got 2 minutes left, by the way. I'm not sure we need to get to level 3. There's no on 83%. I was trying to get out of me front left. I'm not sure what the context of that is. I just like read the chat and I was like confused by the context. I love tournament start though. The amount of people, I love how like speaking of chat, it's quite funny tournament starts are. Lots of people will be speaking before a tournament. The first game will begin and everyone just locks in to the actual game itself. I always find it funny. You can tell when games are on, that is for sure. Okay, right. Well, that's just... I'm not sure what you're trying to accomplish with that bump there, mate. But it's not gone very well for you. It's not gone very well. Can you do another tournament? We probably will, to be fair. I haven't got that much to do today. Last few streams I've had other things to do. I've got a bit of YT stuff for a few brands, but other than that, nothing major. You're playing a Grand Champ. There's quite a few champs and Grand Champs we know, to be fair, mate. It's the most common rank I see in stream is champs, and then Grand Champs is closely followed. Don't really see anything below diamond too much. Occasionally see the odd gold, but it's mostly diamond and above. Prod by Darva, welcome in. How are you? Not sure what's going on the other side of the wall at the moment. Not sure if that's coming through the mic or not, but I'm thinking it should be noise cancelled. Oh, I should be getting that. I should be getting that. Well, rank my gold 2, gold 3. I keep like messing around between both divisions. Can you do another tournament? As I said, we likely will. So, you know, asking twice won't make it get started any faster, mate. I feel like a zebra car is, I think. Zebra decal. Oh, he's chasing me down here. Sorry, mate. Yeah. I didn't mean to bump you then, to be fair. That probably looks intentional. I didn't mean to. Jarvis, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. You joined a game? Nice one, mate. Nice one. Doesn't say how much I don't get emotes. Yeah, but to be fair, we do keep doing level 2s and 3s. So, when you say we keep getting hype trains, I wouldn't say we're getting the numbers that we would need to get to where the next set of emotes are. If that makes sense. If we like got to 5, 6, 7, 8, then I'd understand your point. But like 1s and 2s and 3s, like I mean, like I think most people in the chat would probably have them. To be fair, Caleb. Because that they're quite common now of how easy Twitch makes it to get a level 2 hype train. You're against Dannon. Good luck with that, mate. Six. That is a strange emote. Not sure what that's meant to be. What's that meant to be, like a duck or something? When you said you were golden line, motherfucker. I think Wintech's actually meant to be quite good, if I remember right. You're Finn Spider. Yeah, I thought so. Kind of put 2 and 2 together that you're Finn in the chat and then you're Finn in the game. Ooh. Don't think I'll be getting 10 to make this game end, but still a high scoring start. I think this makes me 3 round 1 wins in a row as well, which for me is quite an accomplishment. I wouldn't normally boost for that, but I'm out and unfollowing. Okay, that's a shame. That's really gonna make me lose sleep at night. What kind of fucking comment is that? What meant to do with that, mate? Poor guy. Always makes me laugh when people say that. What do you want me to do? We need to start pleading. GG spin. What a sausage roll. Oh, that's very good. It's quite weird when people do that. It always just make me laugh. It's like the strangest message going. I'm cooked. You're losing, mate. There we go. We'll make it. We'll give him a nice. It could be having a nice 5 second of fame there. All right, next game straight away. Leia we're against. On the same map as well. You're losing 6-0, unlucky, mate. Punishing for it. What, the guy I'm following? I ain't bothered about people I'm following. I stopped caring about follows a long time ago. I want 20,000 to be fair. So one person unfollowing is, I'm not sure what one is as a percentage of 20k, but it's not a big percentage. Poor guy. You are good. I won't go that far, Finn. I won't go that. Once we start versing some better players in the latter stages, mate, I'll soon be found out. I can assure you. This guy's already looking a little bit more dangerous. I knew he was going to do that flick and flip again. I thought I timed it quite well and I didn't. I guess he didn't want to score that. You always tell a player's good when they intentionally don't score the easy shots. Like if they have an open goal and they're like, new, and they'll just bring it up the wall. Lost 6-2. Absolutely got tossed about. Finally got past the first round. Let's go, Lewis. Oh, wait. Hang on. When I see you was on about Winter. Winter in the tournament isn't Wintex. Winter is, he's Daniel in Twitch, I think, if he's in the tournament. Yeah, I told him, yeah. But I've put 2 and 2 together now as to, like, because we've got technically 2 winters in the tournament. Yeah, Winter Shadow is Daniel. Goes around with his Scottish flag. Oh, I want to put more power on that fucking flick and he's... Oh, okay, he's gone wide of it. Oh no, Daniel might have been trying to troll. He might have been saying it was a gold. He was too good, what, Dahan? That's, he's a new player in the tournament. I don't recognise his name. Quite a few people now in the tournaments are regularly rejoining, so I am getting to know certain people, but there are still new people every time we run one. Oh, I needed to do that. He's took that boost annoyingly. So what little boost we can get round. Your app crash, still good. One back keybot. Oh, that will do. If you're not going to hit the ball, then just fling the player across the map. Damn. I thought I was actually being clever by going up as soon as I hit the ball to challenge for him, but he still got there before me. stuff like that. See, stuff like that's just so nice. Not because he missed FYI, but I actually do like watching stuff like that. He's going to get that off the wall, yeah. Got to watch the bounce there. Would have been very easy to dive in. He's going to go for the ball again. He's going to be out wide of it. It's all good. He was going to try and flit this past me like that. Or he was going to try and go off the wall. Kind of thought he was going to go for the wall originally, to be fair. Just can't get a sniff here. Cannot get a sniff at the goal. Decided to defend but hope for the best. Although I feel like he's holding back. As I say, you can always tell if a player is holding back. Nah. Oh, that's landed nicely for him. Backing out of that, backing out of that. Oh, if that had gone in. Bro just doing laps of the stadium. He is. That's what I mean. Like, you can tell he's good because he's not taking anything that's easy. He has to hit a shot for him to allow it to go in. If he doesn't actually hit a proper shot, he just like goes and sends the ball out wide. That's how you know someone's good. If they can actually have the ability to know that they can score another way. Go on, keep it up. Keep it up. If he keeps it up, I'll be impressed. Go on. All the way. Yes. See, that's just amazing, that is. That's just fucking beautiful. That is beautiful, mate. He's took that from the ground. When it was, if it touched the ground, it would have ended, and then he's put it in the net. I love stuff like that. I'm nowhere near being able to do it, but it's fucking amazing to watch. Right. We're into the quarterfinals. Well, my side of the bracket anyway. Which, to be fair, we're actually a bit ahead of that because KX has left, beat Deluxey, which put Leia into the semis. Lewis is going into the semis against the guy who just first me. We've got Bubble RL who followed me. They are in the semis as well. And I hate when he does that. We've got Daniel beating Steph. I'd be interested to watch that game. Well, I think Steph said she was a grand champ. I know Daniel was a champ, so it's definitely a close ranking match. Oh, we're drawing at 4-1 now. KX the grand champ won. Well, KX has left, to be fair, so that's allowed the guy who just beat me to go to the semis. And it looks like they'll be versing Lewis. And the winner of this goes against Bubble, I'm pretty sure. Once the semis are all confirmed, I will do... I'll create the next one. So the next one will be created once the semis have started for this one. Because it will take a while for the people to join anyway. Bradley, welcome in. How are you? You're a champ one. So I think everybody in the semis would be at least a champ. I'm not sure what rank Lewis is. I think Lewis might be a bit below that. But either way, it's a very fucking like competitive semi and final. Play on top on another account. That's all good, Jarvis. That's nice. That's lovely, mate. That's fucking awesome. I kind of want to watch that again. I'm going to be an arsehole and wait the replay watch again. I love stuff like that. Caleb hates... This is where me and Kev differ playing this. Caleb hates when players start turning around. I see it and I'm like a kid at Christmas, mate. That was unlucky. Scored goals in the Grand Champ streamer last time. Couldn't get a single one against Shadow Winter. I think Winter's going all out, to be fair, in every game, which I rate, to be fair. I could tell Steph wasn't trying against the one on me, and then I assume I don't know how many goals she had before you scored. I see you. Oh, Lewis is champ one. Lewis, I'm going to be honest. I'm probably a bit of a Chris. I thought you were lower than that. I thought you were in diamond, like high diamond, I'd said. I gave him the goal. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. Ping is terrible. I can't check ping annoyingly. Oh, wait, no, I can. I remember I've changed my buttons around. Did so bad the last few weeks, yeah. It wasn't criticism, I just did my evaluation on it. I'm even more impressed if I managed to beat you. I thought I'd beat the diamond. I didn't think when I beat you, I beat your champ with it. Either way, though, it means the final four are all champs or above. So, the semis is going to be a bit of juicy, should we say. I've definitely got that decal, I'm pretty sure, in a blueprint that I can create. If I'm right, though, I think it's like 2.2k credits or something like that. Something daft. Comeback time 170 ping. I'll be impressed. I like close games, to be fair, so I'll also be happy with it. I was sure Daniels took his Scottish flag off. Either that or you can't see him in spectating. I think you can see flags though. Unless there's like another reason for taking his flag off. But it's established he's took his Scottish flag off. He hates Scotland now, I doubt it. I've never heard a Scottish person say that in my life. They're too patriotic for that. It might be like a champ thing, maybe. Might be a champ thing to get rid of the flags. Or the antennas, whatever. Well, I got stuck. I had to say I was assuming that was a mistake. That's like me going off the wall and hitting the ball. I'm going to go on free cam just so I can... It's a little bit more easy to watch all the 12s in free cam. Because when you're actually like spectating the player, all you can see is a fucking car spinning around. But if you like this, you can actually see it. Oh, this would be unfortunate if this goes in. That hasn't gone in this time. High scoring game here. Who was it that said about 9-9? It's 9-6. Which if Daniel gets one more goal, the game automatically ends at 10 goals. Which ironic was a grand champ requested rule. Was to add that, which is not a bad rule to be fair, has helped with speeding up these tournaments. Nice. Imagine me pulling off that chat, I'd be gassed. If I pulled off that, mate, I'd be on the other side of the room celebrating. I think I'd be like the best thing ever. Yeah, Janus was the name of the guy. Mainly because he kept beating some of the lower players by a lot of goals. And to be fair, he wasn't the only one. I think Lewis beat someone 21-1 in one of the games. Go on, all the way to the goal. All the way to the goal. All the way to the goal. No. I love that. I don't know if people do that. I don't think Janus is in today. He normally is, though. So, just because he isn't in the first tournament, he might be in the second one. How the F I done that? I'm about to say, though, I bet that was a game. That was good to watch, though. That was, and I imagine all the semi-finals will be. Before I actually watch them, though, I am going to create the next tournament, which I always do on semi-finals. Which, what's the time at the moment? 29 minutes past. So we've got one semi, the other semi's already started, and we've got a final. We'll probably do quarter to the hour. Gives everyone plenty of time to get in, that does. Caleb, can we change the message to quarter to the hour, please? I'll do notify me. So, quarter to whatever your current hour is, or 45 minutes past the current hour, is the time of the next tourney. You can't join at the moment. You have to wait 10 minutes, but at least everyone knows. So, Lewis losing 4-2 to Leia. I'm interested. Bubble's the only person I've not watched. I've watched Leia because I got beat by them. I've obviously watched Lewis and Daniel. I've not seen Bubble yet. You're in US West. Oh, hang on a moment. Have you not slept? About to say 3 AM, good night. About to say. I just established, if you've raided me, then you've played a 1v1 and then stuck around for a tournament. Jesus. Sleep well, though. Thanks for hanging around for so long. That's US West. Jesus Christ. But no, I wasn't tired. I mean, fair enough. If I stay up to 3 AM, I'd be probably ready to pass out. But yeah, no, sleep well, and thank you for popping in. I'll have to try and catch a stream at some point and return the favour of being there for that long. You're in the US West as well, Jarvis. Have you not gone to sleep either? The people in the US never sleep. I say it a lot. I'll stick by it because we have such an American following. It's unreal, especially on YT. I don't know how they do it. The Americans haven't heard of a bed, I don't think. Quit Soapy, welcome in. How are you? It's not bad ping, that is. US West, 170 ping. Must have good internet. Because some people in the EU don't even get 170 ping sometimes. Their internet's quite funny. Castle, how are you doing, my friend? One thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to minimize that. So click on your stream, Steph, and then click on the noti bell. Always, there we go. Right, there we go. So I've got it to send me an email now. Lovely stuff. Let me cross that off there. I love this guy's blue. It's like a very, very sky blue. There we go. And then, right, my chat's back up. There we go. I can see everything now. Also, Steph, thanks for following us as well. I appreciate that. Castle, you're now on 11 stamps. Nice, mate. I think you've stamped in every stream you've been in now. Collecting them. Jim, welcome to the stream. How are you as well? I see you did ! Join. You don't need to add me to join. Just read the pin message. I had my chats minimized because I was just turning on noti bells. So, if you want to join, the next tournament is at 45 minutes past the current hour that you're in. Could you 1v1 me? Joyce, I don't 1v1 people in between tournaments because I spectate. Whenever I get knocked out, I spectate the games. Also, I personally enjoy watching Rocket League so a lot. It's like the only esports I watch, so I enjoy watching my own viewers play it, especially if they're really good. So I don't tend to 1v1 people in between tourneys. Just got an internet error when trying to comment. Any ideas what happened? You may have just been a drop in connection for that brief second, mate. Everything was good on my end. The only slight internet hiccup we had was TikTok chat didn't want to connect for whatever reason, but it's now all reconnected and working for a long time now. This guy's got a nice decal as well. A bit trippy. Just got kicked off Twitch. Oh, maybe it might be a bit more of an issue to look at. Let me just have a look at my bitrate. Bitrate's fine. Anyone else experiencing disconnection issues? My internet stats are all okay. No, mine's fine. Could just be an isolated issue. Damn, but I had that on phone. I've been watching on phone here and I've not had anything. Sorry about not skipping the replays. Again, it could, as I said, just be a bit of an isolated thing. Do you have a link for your Discord? We do indeed. If you do !Discord, or the mods will put it in anyway, you can join there, mate. It's a high-scoring semi-final. Twitch doing Twitch things, yeah. I think it just... Clearly a mobile issue. Mine didn't crash, personally, but the issue on YT also happened, so who knows. Was Bubble a Grand Champ? I think Bubble said... Excuse me, I can check myself. I want to say Bubble said they were a champ, not a Grand Champ. Bubbles said champ 1 is what they said in the chat. I just did slash user on their account to see it. Definitely Twitch mobile. To be fair, the Twitch mobile app's always been a bit shite. It's a hell of a lot better than it ever used to be. When I first started streaming, it was the most pointless thing on God's green earth, mate. Now, at least it has some sort of functionality. It still lacks in a lot of departments, especially for mods, but it's not bad. I would never mod on it. If I was modding for a streamer, I think my modding ability would be restrained by quite a lot, actually, if I was doing it on just mobile. As a viewer, the experience ain't terrible. You get the effing jackpot at CEX. I've never heard anyone say that sentence before. Either they've mispriced something, or there's something that you wanted for a long time and it was rare. Hello, Castle. Finally found the 6th Professor Layton game. Yeah, something was rare. Sure, I mean, I don't know how much it goes for, but surely you could have found a copy on eBay or Vinted. Vinted, definitely. Vinted's like fucking retro game central. Vinted's where I've got a lot of my collection from. I mean, I guess CX, if you enjoy like the game hunting, I suppose it makes a bit more sense. 25 quid for that's not too bad for a bad selling copy of Professor Layton. So I have manuals and all that. Castle, mate, I've never thought I would say it, but yes, I am excited for the next Fortnite season. I'm a big retro game lover. So the fact they have added an entire season designated to iconic game characters, it couldn't have been a better themed season to me. I'm just praying, absolutely praying they don't fuck it up, because if they don't, then I'll probably be playing quite a bit of it next season. Don't get me wrong, once they boot it out of the game, I'll probably lose interest again. But for that one season, I reckon it's going to be good. I love retro gaming, so it's like honestly the perfect thing. Speaking of O2, there's also a free PlayStation pack as well for Fortnite as well. So if you have O2, there's a free code, and then on PlayStation Plus, you get like a frog, like a blue frog, I think. There's an unused Club Nintendo code. There's so many of them inside DS and... sorry, not DS, 3DS cases anyway. So many of them codes. I almost threw. I'd say the score was went from being extremely dominant to being a bit tight at the end, didn't it? Maybe you both respond to 6-7 as the numbers, I don't know. Right, we're in the final. You can join the next tournament in 1 Minito. I don't know if it was a skin, Kiki. I just know the PlayStation one's a skin. I don't know if the O2 was a skin. Last time O2 did something, it was a skin, because I have one. Spyro is your OG game. I love it. Yeah, there's a lot, like Crash Bandicoot. You've got Pac-Man. You've got Sonic. I mean, there's the entire Sonic POI. Got Mega Man. So I feel like having a look at the leaked Battle Pass, a lot of the IP is going to be behind Item Shop. But the Battle Pass is their own version of iconic game characters. Like they've definitely tried to make their own version of Link from Zelda, and their own version of like a Mario character in a cart, because they can't get Nintendo's IP. I mean, if they could get Nintendo's IP, it would have definitely made it like a full-on complete season. But you know, I feel like if Nintendo ever let Fortnite have their IP, I think it would devalue Fortnite, devalue Nintendo's IP, in my opinion. All I can get is something you'll see in the lobby, but not sure what for O2. There's definitely a skin coming out of PlayStation Plus, like some on Blue Frog. Code expired in 2017. Well, to be fair, you wouldn't have been able to redeem it anyway, Lumi, because the Nintendo servers for Wii U and 3DS are closed, as far as I'm aware. Lewis just put a lovely reminder in that you can join the tournament now, guys. The one at 11:45, which is in 15 minutes if you're not in the UK. How them puppies are Nintendo dogs. There's quite a few TikToks about that. All the dogs that are sitting there with no owners anymore. Just been left in the cartridge. Come on, Lumi, that was a no-brainer. Lumi's a bit slow lately. I reckon Lumi's off the brain cell or two. It was a bit like last night in the Discord. She was like, you know, it'd be great if we played Big Walk Drunk. I'm like, I said that literally in the call last Saturday, and you even acknowledged it. Lumi's losing her memory, I reckon. Napkins, I don't do 2v2s. I get quite a few requests, and I gave in and did a 2v2 tournament. I didn't enjoy it, to be honest, mate. So I've never really been a big fan of 2v2s anyway, and when I did it, I was... I wouldn't say it killed the stream, but whenever as a streamer you do something you don't want to do, it just kills your vibe. And it honestly, doing that 2v2 just killed it for that stream. So I don't do 2v2s, mate. I don't mind 3s, I don't mind 1s, but 2s, I don't know, something about it. So most tournaments will only be 1s. If I ever get to have like a massive community where I can do a 3s tournament, you know, we'll do that. But obviously it'd have to be a lot more people, and we'll have to be massive to do a 3v3. Because that's a 6 player per game, that is. In all fairness, I would love that though. Imagine a private 3s tournament where everyone in there is like an organised 3. If anyone's been here for a while, remembers the Foxy Cups on Fortnite. That'd be quite good to do a Foxy Cup, but it's a Rocket League tournament. Oh, I'd love that. Go AFK, so good castle, mate. I appreciate the look. Join the tournament, nice one. I'll be joining it shortly myself. For those asking to join, it's the KM just an exclamation mark join. You don't need to do the command, guys. I know it says in the chat it's because... sorry, I know it says in the title because we have a title which is for both tournaments and 1v1s. But if you're wanting to join, it's in the pinned message. So all of the info is in the pinned message. I'll just post it in the chat again. You don't need to add me or anything. Although my username is the same name as the tournament, so that information is still true, technically. Still so gassed to beat Steph. I'm on way to go brag to my duo that I beat a grand champion at 1v1. I love that. Be proud of your work. This game's got very close as well, by the way. I've just been noticing it's 3-2. Have I got a 5-minute stream delay? Enabled? No. I have 0-second delay. If you have a delay, it's all based on your internet. If you have amazing internet and can run the bitrate that I run, you will pretty much hear me live. I don't really expect most people to be able to hear me live, though. Because we have 2K streams, Twitch automatically encodes my quality at high on bitrate. Even higher on YT as well. What's your time? It is 11:33 in the morning. Tournament starts in 12 minutes exactly. Yeah, if you're in the UK, you'll have the same time as me, but we have a massive demographic of people who are not from the UK. So I always try and speak in other ways of wording the sentence to make it easy. Cole, if you want us to join, you're more than welcome, mate. The tournament info is there. So that is all the info you need. It starts in 11 minutes. You can be in wherever you can be in whatever country you want. You just have to have your servers as EU if you want to join the tourney. The few retro skins are dupes of other characters by the looks of it. But I'm sure Lara Croft's definitely... To be fair, I think it's because they're going to probably maybe reskin them or give them different variants. They've done that in the past with skins, so I think the ones that are in the main season and maybe get reskins. I join Let's Go, Let's Go. Yeah, a lot of people will be popping in, I imagine, who are joining for the first time, so it's always good. Napkins, I don't know what that means, I'm not going to lie. There's nothing different with my controller. This is just out of the box, the Crimson Red PlayStation 5 controller. There's nothing different about it in any way, shape, form. No back buttons. It's just the Crimson Red PS5 controller. Also, Leia, GG's on winning your first tournament here. Yeah, the what's it called? The Crimson and the Metallic range, as this is, are all meant to be like that. Because this is part of the metallic colours. So a lot of the normal PlayStation colours are matte colour, but these were part of the metallic range. Hence why it's got like a little bit more of a glossy shine over it. There's quite a few colours like this, to be fair, but red, in my opinion, was the nicest. The only controller since then I've seen that's actually pretty good is the new Wolverine ones. The new Wolverine one's really nice. What's the name of pass? There's no pass. I'll demonstrate how to join because I'm going to do it myself. So you go to play, go to tournaments, go all the way to custom, you go to find tournament, and then you are looking for Twitch brands at 11:45 a.m. Click on that, click join, pick whatever colours you want. You don't need a password, just join. Lovely stuff. That's just so cool it is. It is. It really is good. Yeah, I got Cosmic Red. Yeah, that's the other red, I'm pretty sure. I know my dad has that one, I think. The Cosmic Red, if it's the one I'm thinking of. The Cosmic Reds. Yeah, it is. It's got like a, although it's got like a little pinkish tint to it, I'd say. It is red, but it's definitely got that kind of pinkish tint to it. I have a plain white one that I got with the console, but that's on the other side of the room for when I'm playing on my TV. But there's loads of controllers now. The only ones I don't really like, and this is controversial based on what I've said on stream, is like the techno ones, where it's like a colour and then it goes into deep black. I'm not really a big fan of them ones. The other, every other controller is like pretty decent, but the techno range I'm not a big fan of. The neon ones make, I think the neon is the techno ones. They have like the really bright colour at the bottom, and then they have black, pure black at the top. But yeah, the new Wolverine ones are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Also, before this tournament starts, I am going to quickly grab a drink and also actually get off this chair. Bit of comfort. The tournament starts in 7 minutes. We've got 10 spots left, which in the last few minutes normally get filled up if it's like this. So just keep that in mind. You're best off joining sooner rather than later. There's now 9, actually. Someone must have heard me speak. Your internet is asked then. You could try putting down the quality, turn off low latency mode. It will give you a bit of a delay, but it might give you a better delay than 5 minutes. It's my only advice. I hope I win. Good luck, mate. There's some good players in here, to be fair. So winning these tournaments is definitely not an easy thing to do. In counting chat, what does Kai message thing mean? Oh, he's created a thread. The reason he's created a thread is because he can't speak in that chat because he has to get level 5 activity role. For whatever reason now, when you can't speak in a chat, Discord prompts the person to create a thread. It's bloody annoying. I don't know why they do it. So yeah, the mods will delete it. Fox's Elements. Thanks for the follow. You're in the right place to be called a fox because we have fox emotes. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm going to quickly grab a drink before the tournament starts. All the information's either pinned message or on the screen as well. I will not be too long. In terms of the counting chat, Kai, if you're in the stream, you have to be a level 5 activity role. So yeah. I am better than Stream Elements. I don't disagree because I don't like Stream Elements. So you're in the right place as well because I hate Stream Elements. I think there's some bad experiences I've had with that company. Oh, we've got quite a few followers to come back to. KM, thanks for the follow. And Luka Modric is apparently in my stream. Thank you for the follow as well. Hello, I like Twitch brand stream. I am pleased to hear that, mate. I am pleased to hear that. If someone likes the stream, at least one person per day, it means I've done something right somewhere. So it's always a good thing. Napkins, thanks for the follow. The follows are coming through. I love it. Tournament is full, by the way. 3 minutes to spare. It might have been full a lot earlier, but I was grabbing a drink. So if you have been, or if you're not, have you been? If you're in the tournament, big W to you. Lose 1, gain 2. Well, since losing that 1, we've gained 4 actually. We've gained 3 just there. Gained Fox's elements. Actually, gained Steph, so there's 5. So yeah. Never should be sad about losing a follower, or actually anybody in your life, to be fair. You look young, but you sound old. We're never getting past these old allegations. I'm only 21, mate. I'm not 22 till next June as well, so I'm only freshly turned 21. I'm never getting past these old allegations, though, I tell you. If you want to see what I fully look like, since you're on YT, I know you saw me pass the camera up there, but yeah, we have my camera on Twitch, or you can go onto the videos. If you're off the stream and go on the YouTube videos, you can see what I fully look like. But yeah, the YT angles, you have the setup camera and you have the controller cam. Twitch don't have the setup camera though. They only have it on. They have one scene with it on, but they can barely see it. Hi, my motto is, if you can make them laugh and giggle. I can't read that out just because of TOS. I do like the motto though. I do rate it. My TikTok is fully effed up here on the studio as well. I rate that, to be fair. That needs to be on a t-shirt, mate. I need a t-shirt with that on, to be fair. I'd absolutely love going out like that. Or a hoodie, to be fair. You know them hoodies that have like a phrase at the back, on the back of the hoodie? I need what Daniel said there on the back. That would get so much like topic of conversation if I had it like that. You want that as a bumper sticker? To be fair, there's a lot of sexual bumper stickers you can have. Mainly if people keep on driving up someone's arse. How do I join? Fox's Element, the tournament is full. I can create a new one for those that go out in the first round or don't get into this one. We'll start that one at 12. I have done this before. It's always a smaller bracket, though. Oh, it's saying AM. Why don't you just automatically change to PM? There we go. There we go. So for those who've missed out on this tournament, because it's full, the 32 is full, there's a 16 bracket at 12. Caleb, can you change the message to have the current one and 12 as well, to have both? So it showcases we're doing 2 tournaments at once. Do we need to forfeit if we're about to beat you? No. Definitely not. Definitely not. People have done that. They're not forced to do that. I don't want you to do it either. I enjoy watching Rocket League, so beating me is totally okay. When I get knocked out, I will spectate the matches. So, but yes, please do not forfeit if you're beating me. Just play the game. Other streamers do that. You're watching some absolute weirdos. My phrase to them streamers is get better. If your viewers are beating you, then you don't want them to beat you, then, well, you need to get better. But no, you do not have to quit if you are beating me. I enjoy watching Rocket League, and especially I enjoy watching my own viewers play, so you are all good. Plus, I get enjoyment out of actually managing to beat someone because I'm not that good at the game. But it kind of a bit meaningless if I've only been beaten, or if I've only beaten someone by being given the win. So yeah, there we go. But yeah, for those who have missed out on this tournament, there is one at 12 PM as well. If you get knocked out in this round, in round 1, you're more than welcome to go for the 12 o'clock as well. I'm against Liquid Gull. Heard a seagull? Never heard a liquid gull. Also, I'm not watching the replays there to be an arse. I'm just copying and pasting the message for YouTube. So the viewers over there can see all the tournament information. Kai, please do not put links in my chat without permission. It doesn't matter if it's my link, the Moon's link, or Google's link. It doesn't matter, mate. We don't allow links. If someone's asked and they have a good reason, then I will allow it. But yeah, please do not do so without asking. What rank am I? Gold 2, Gold 3. I'll hover between them both. Ivan, welcome in. How are you? Oh, this has a nice shot over it. And I fucking miss it. And I miss it. You plat 1 and 2. Nice. Want to do 2s after this? No. I don't do 2s. I get requests a lot. I just don't enjoy it. If I do private games as well, it's normally off stream in the Discord. You'll often find me in the gaming chat, especially on weekends. Unless the private game 1v1s at the start of stream, that's a bit different. But like anything more than that, 2s or 3s, I normally just do with viewers in Discord. Trying to work out what this guy's got on top of his head. On his car, he's got something, but I can't work it out. Oh, got to dodge that demo. I should be putting that in the back of the net. Should be putting that in the back of the net. Oh, dearie me. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Three, no. Title and I want a chatbot title and mod. We don't give out mod. Mod is like you have to be here for over a year. As a bare minimum. It's all about being fully self. I love how many people actually want to be mod though. It's quite funny. You won 0-0, Taylor. How have you pulled that one off, mate? You've won 0-0. Tell him raided stakes, the viewers are higher. Viewers are always higher after a raid. Banana. Okay. Depends which kind of banana, I guess. Oh. No, didn't get the angle right. Anyone in plat 1 and 2 trying to play right now? Cred, if you want to find games, mate, Discord is the best place. Because we're streaming on more than one platform, mate. So there'll be viewers on Twitch and YouTube and TikTok, to be fair. Caleb, the words after the link in that YT message aren't needed, mate, because he isn't asking about either of them things. GG. Who's called Top Gooner, bro? Who's... I feel like I recognise that. Someone, I think that's been someone who's been here before. Kiki tap name, that is. Is it mad I'm a fox and want to wait into your stream? I don't know. I mean, to be fair, mate, the fox army and stuff like that is just because I like the fox, the animal. Nobody here makes it their personality, just for the record. Nobody's a furrier. Off the wall. Zik start is back, so no one wants to be fair, Kiki, most people have literally started their first game. If you're taught, like, there's a reason the chat is quiet at the moment. They're all in the games. The chat always goes quiet at the start of a tournament. Right, I'm against my eyes, apparently. If you are in the tournament at 12 o'clock, by the way, that is still my tournament. I have a 12 o'clock tournament, and I have an 11:45. So if you've gone out in round 1, you can just go to the 12 o'clock one if there's spots. I'm 7 MMR away from SSL. Can I join or am I too good? We let any rank in, mate. Although you'd have to join the 12 o'clock one because this tournament's already started. So if you want to join the 12 o'clock one, you're more than welcome to. But any rank is okay. We've had actual SSLs in these tournaments before. There was one day last week, there was 2. So we have had them before. They are rare, but they're always a pleasure to watch. Should have said that. Should have said that. But enemies, Zigstar's a good player, to be fair, Finn. He's a good player. I'm French, so no good English. Someone just tell him he can join. I don't know what that is in French. I only know Je m'appelle. That's it. In the corner. Get in. Yeah, Arctic Fox is definitely the best fox. To be fair, we're actually getting quite close to seeing a few foxes. Because the mornings will start to well, mornings are already starting to get dark, to be fair. And because it's warm enough at the moment, even in the mornings, they'll be wandering around. Occasionally see them in the late autumn, but I'd definitely say I mainly see them in late August to early October. And don't really see them until spring. I'm sure there's actually some time when you can actually see them, but I'm just going based on when you see them run across the garden quickly. It's quite funny. Ah, good goal. What's up, Cole? You're playing bubbles in the second round. Oh, that is a painful matchup. This guy I was just against, was he good? Oh my god, as a kid, loved to chase a toad under the shed. We've had an occasional toad or whatever they are. Toad frog, whatever they're called. They just hop around the garden. In all fairness, mods, I mean, you are right with your decision to delete the message, although if that is actually French and he's actually talking to the French guy, probably wouldn't have, I wouldn't have minded that as long as it didn't continue for more than a few messages. I understand why the decision was taken, though. Samu, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Was telling me you can join. Yeah, it's all good. It's the mods are set to delete anything that's not English, without any exceptions. For me personally, I would have probably just allowed it, but at the end of the day, they are just set to follow the rules of the chat. In all fairness, so I understand why they did it. Lost against a champ and I'm gold. There's a lot of champs in the tournament, mate, to be fair. It's the most common rank we have in streams is champ. If you manage to get past round 2 as a gold, you do well. I'm a gold, so I would know. Furthest I've got is semis, but I was incredibly lucky. I've had quarters twice. Most of the time I go out in round 2. Jesse, welcome into the stream. Hope you're doing well. For those in stream today, by the way, we are live tomorrow at 8:30 AM UK time. We'll be on Rocket League again, so if you are interested, join in tomorrow. The reason we're on Rocket League mostly at the start of the week, this week, is because we have, at the end of the week, some different games. Friday, we're on the Minecraft realm, and then Thursday, we have Rocket League and the new Fortnite season, so Tuesday and Wednesday are both designated to just Rocket League. Saturday, I've not decided what we're doing on Saturday. That just played an SSL. There's an SSL in this one. I know someone said they wanted to join the 12, who's like close to being SSL. Can you change your name to something with Fox again? Got a feeling this person's been here before. I've not had anything with Fox in my name since 2023. How long has this person been following mods? Did they follow today? Is it a new account? I'd say. Unless someone's told him. If someone's told him, then that's valid. But 18 minutes ago, yeah, I think this is someone who's been banned on another account. Fox's Elements, you can either tell us who you are, the mods are set to ban you as soon as I say so. Because ban evasion's against Twitch's TOS. And also against my own rules anyway. Alright, this mods, you can ban the account. The person can DM me if they want to get unbanned. They can DM me on social media because there's someone who's been here before, they know it. Knowing my previous name is something, but there's just a lot they seem to know. And then an 18-minute ago account, I don't know. Gut feeling, chat. Gut feeling. It's never normally wrong. Can I 1v1 you? If you join at the start of tomorrow's stream, yes, but we don't do any more private 1v1s at this stage of the stream. I always say, turn the noti bell, mate. And then be in as early as you can tomorrow to get a game. Gotta trust them feelings. Yeah, I mean, they could just be fine. I do have my old name in there, but I'm just like, keep on seeing their messages and my own personal gut feelings now. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna trust the gut. If they are someone who's been previously banned, they can make the effort to DM me on Instagram or something. What's the name of the second tournament? It's the same name as the first, but it starts in a minute. If that goes in, fuck yeah, that's been the weirdest kickoff goal I've ever scored. I'm going to clip it. I'm sorry for watching the replay. I'm just kind of interested how this actually went in. Strangest one I've seen. GG's Myers. We're now into the quarters, I think. We actually haven't gone out in round one for 4 tournaments in a row now as well. So I'll take that. We've had a semi-final and then 3 round 2s in a row. Which somehow Lewis is beating Bubbles 6-3. And they versus Myers. Napkins is going to go against either Leia, who won the previous tournament, or ESE, which Leia is currently winning that game. Zik started like they were in the quarters. I'll have a quick check on the 12. Tournament's full. Tournament's full on 12 as well. Yeah, it is. It is. By the looks of it. Yep. Full tournament for 12 o'clock. So that's a 16 bracket. So if you went out in round 1, you could have gone straight into there. You're in the other tournament, it's all good. If you want me to spectate you in the other tournament, just let me know your username, guys. That goes for anybody. The 11:45 will get priority just because it is the main tournament. But if you are in the other one, you can request for me to go and spectate your game. I try and only spectate games if it's a close scoreline. But I'll let round 1 go through, or round of 16. And then I'll move into I'll have a look at some of the games in the other tournament. Yep, the second tournament is full, mate. Both tournaments are full. Once both tournaments finish, I'll probably call that a day today, I think. Because it's probably going to be about another half an hour before, 20 minutes, half an hour before the tournaments finish. So, something like that. This could be a good matchup. Napkins is new, because I saw the follow. And Leia is our previous tournament winner. So, we've got a Fennec via Fennec. Thanks for letting me know your usernames as well, so I'll have a look out for them usernames. And Leia's gone 1-0 up. Got into the 12 o'clock with 30 seconds left. Wow, you took the last spot then, Daniel. Fair play. I think whoever I was against left last second because it says I'm against them, but in the bracket wins the next round. Yeah, that could be it. It's annoying when that happens. It means you have to wait. 8-3 win against Bubble. Fair play, Lewis. You've knocked the runner-up of the... Knocked out the runner-up of the last tournament. Hello, Waffle. How are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. They're being a bit toxic, though. Don't like that from them. Oh, it's Rocket League, mate. It's Rocket League. That's why I have my chat box off. I have my chat box off just so I don't have to listen to it. Well, read it, I suppose. That's a goal. I like this celebration. It's like an eagle, I think. Some kind of bird. I'm just pissed. You're all good, Bubble. You're all good. You got shafted. I love that. That's a very British way of wording it. I see you. Game's gone 3-0. Maybe about to go 4-0. Oh, unlucky. To be fair, when I had the chat box up, I used to love saying what I save in all fairness. when there's some like, especially if the person I'm versing is like easy to rage bait, I used to love saying that. I can't lie, I turned off the chat box, but I did used to like winding up the odd player. See what the games with sakes, that's gonna be an easy win. As long as somebody isn't being like totally out of order. Like if someone like took it either to my stream chat, Discord, or like into a personal DM with the person they versed, I think I'd have an issue with it then. But if you're just keeping it on the field, if you like to say, I don't really give a shit, to be honest. Unless you like, as long as you're not saying anything too unhinged. It's a bit like football, isn't it? Like it's like if you listen to the microphones around football on like Sky or whatever, you always hear them dropping an F-bomb. Right, the 12 o'clock tourney. We'll watch Daniel's game when that starts. What is this song you've requested here, Kiki? Thank you, Castle, as well. Did it with good players as well. Got to be a grand champ minimum. What was the person's name that you versed? Oh, we've hit 500 subs on Brands Plays. W. That means we can get partner on the second channel. Which puts us having 2 YouTube channels at partner. Yeah, 505. That is some achievement considering that account is just for fun. So we can, at some point, we will have memberships and super chats on that account. Quite impressive. We've done that in the success on streams these past few weeks has really helped get us over that hurdle. This game's taking ages to start. I'll go back to spectating in 11:45. I'm not sure what's going on with that game. Lewis is currently losing against My Eyes, which is the guy who played me. Zixstar's losing 5-3. Zavezi is winning 5-2 against Adam. Looks like we could be getting some very juicy semi-finals again, based on what chat's saying about certain players. Watch Lewis versus My Eyes for a bit. Alright, Kiki song request. Is Pretty Please the name of the song? Pretty Please, Dutch Melrose. Is that? Yeah, that's the name of the song, yeah. It's only because there was like, because it was put in capital letters, I was unsure if you were just like highlighting as that was you asking nicely, and then the actual song was in lowercase. That's why I was confused about the wording. Deluxy, I can do. I'll watch this for a little bit, then I'll go and spectate you, mate. I'll be doing any more tournaments? Probably not today, mate. Probably not today. These tournaments are going to be finishing maybe close to 12:30. And then I've got 1 or 2 YouTube videos to do for some brands. And then after that, I can chill out until 6 o'clock. And I've got my F1 race for the league I'm in. Well, I say chill out. Before the league race starts, I'll probably put at least an hour and a half in of practicing for the actual race. Song sounds alright, to be fair. I might turn it up to have a proper listen. When it was a Kiki request, I was worried about it, to be fair. But it sounds alright. You going for a fat nap till 5? It's the most Caleb thing I've heard. Although yours is valid, to be fair. I'm not really sure how you did last week. You were in every stream bar Saturday night after working nights, which is a bit barbaric, to be fair. I went 1-0 up against the guy who just abandoned the match before. And I had that one tournament. I never understand that. What's the point in joining a tournament just to quit after 1 goal? Pulse, welcome in. How are you? 5-1 in this game. I'll go spectate Deluxe because he asked me. Wish I could leave like mid-goal replay. I don't know why you can't. Yeah, you were home late. I'm not sure why. Oh, that's a rage quit. I'm not sure why you were home so late. But yeah, that's 6. 1v1 me and goal. I don't 1v1 people at this stage of stream, Pulse. If you want to be 1v1'd, join the stream early. So turn the noti bell and be in the first 2 hours of stream, and you'll be able to be in. There's a lot of people watching this at the moment. The raid at the start of stream has definitely helped with that. And then how busy the tournaments are is helping a lot as well. I appreciate it. Those who are in the stream who have followed and lurking up. It does mean a lot. 13 seconds left. Well, to be fair, I might be able to... Yeah, I saw that, Lewis. I keep checking it. The raids definitely help with that, though. So it's still a good number, but a lot of that will be the raid lurkers that are still counting as viewers on Twitch, which is still a good thing. Still like helps. But yeah, that's definitely put the numbers a bit higher than usual. Wendigo, welcome in. How are you? It is what it is, to be honest. It's yeah. I was meant to ask, like, I'm trying to work out what you sent me, by the way, that image. Deluxe, I'll spectate your next game when this one ends, mate, for you. I'll spectate the next one. Pulse, it isn't boring for me to refuse a 1v1 against you. I'm doing tournaments, and I've just said you can 1v1 me if you're in the stream at the start. It's not my fault if you've not came in the stream early enough. No one has to be here early, but it's not my personal fault if you've chose not to be either. If that makes sense. Watch me. I'm on at 12 PM. Where are you even at, Finn? Are you 1-0 up? Finn, if that game, how long's your game got left? I'll watch this for a few. I'll watch this like a minute, then I'll go to see Deluxey. Deluxey's game's still starting at the moment, so I know I can at least watch this for a minute before watching his. So Vazy is a high Grand Champ or an SSL. Oh, the Adam guy's in. I know ICU was on about Adam, saying he was a good player. Oh yeah, that's another thing, Adam. Are you a Grand Champ as well? I think you are based on GC. I'm a Grand Champ 2 and he cut me 9-6. ICU, you were correct. He is a Grand Champ. But welcome to the stream, Adam. One of my YT viewers played against you. The guy called a train. He said he did it with good plays as well, and then he said he's got to be a Grand Champ minimum. So I guess he predicted correctly. I knew it. It's the musty flick. Yeah, he's the guy who beat him though. He's saying is a high Grand Champ or an SSL. So thanks for the follow as well, Adam. I just lost 9-1 to a Grand Champ 2 on Silver 1. Yeah, that's how it is, mate. We have a lot of champs in the stream. Jarvis says a hydrate, so you usually will come across someone who's better than you. We have a few Grand Champs, but definitely champs and above is quite common. You'll see a few diamonds as well. Right, I'll go and spectate, what's his name? Deluxe, because he has been asking for a while. I'll see the 11:45 one in a minute as well. I know I'm running 2 tournaments, so I can't spectate every game. But for those in the 11:45, I will still spectate that one, don't worry. That is the main tournament. It's just there's a few people who've been asking for the 12, so... The score was pretty close, but I can tell he wasn't trying. I'm looking forward to watching him then. Just played a match, you're now Champ 2. Nice. Alright, yeah. There's actually so many good players at Rocket League in the chat. Wow, this is a sick car. I think. I don't know. I'm going to spectate him again. Where's he at? Do I like that or not? I like the decal. I'm not sure about the orange. The blue's nice. The decal's nice. The orange I'm unsure on. The wheels I want to like. I don't think I like either, but the decal I do like. Go on, direct to cab. Catch up with the game, mate. There we go. Linus, welcome in. How are you? For those that are new here, by the way, the next stream is tomorrow at 8:30 AM UK time. So if you turn the noti bell, it should send you a ping that we're live. You can join the Discord as well. But yeah, if you just want just stream noties, 8:30 Tuesday till Friday every single day this week. Is it private matches? No. Well, it depends. The start of stream is 1v1 private matches against me. And then after that, we then start tournaments. So it depends which part of stream you're in. The title includes both, just because it makes my life easier. We start the stream off with private matches, and then we move to the tourneys. It's called Fire God. Yeah, it's good. I'm not sure about the colour scheme. Like, maybe the light blue needs to be different instead of the orange. It is nice, though. But yeah, for tournaments, these are our last 2 of the day. We've got 2 on right now. These are the last 2. So, next set of tournaments will be tomorrow. Which is why I've mentioned we're next live at 8:30 AM UK time tomorrow. Watch a bit more of this game, then we'll go see what's going on in the 11:45 tourney. I've watched quite a bit of the 12 now. These 2 are quite evenly matched from what I'm seeing here. Your streams are honestly the most entertaining I've come across. I really enjoy it. What's a skin I'll donate to? No one's forced to donate anything, mate, so don't worry. Having active chatters and viewers is often just as good. Because I genuinely enjoy talking to people, so that can sometimes make a stream just as successful if there's loads of people chatting away. But no, I appreciate it, mate. It's always good hearing good things. Moggin has just gone 2-1 up in that game. So I'm going to go check out the 11:45 tourney now. Your fan keeps changing its height by itself. You have an automatic change in height fan, mate. All right, Keek. You got some posh fan, you have. Leia is 4-2 up against my eyes. And this Zvezi guy is the person that is the SSL potentially. High Grand Champ or SSL. So we will enjoy watching him. He's got a nice colour scheme of his car. Not sure he's against. He's against No Name. It's now 4-1. Oh, he's got the clock celebration. I like the clock celebration. Don't think I'd use it myself, but I do like it. Alright, mate. All right. See, that's probably nothing special, but him just turning around and being able to do something like that was quite impressive with the ball. I have to do a 3-point turn to be able to turn around on this game, mate. But that was equally just as good from the player he's versing. Oh, I'm going to spectate here. It's always easier to spectate on fly because you get a proper view of how good what they're doing is. When you're spectating on the car, it's not as easy to see the technique. Equally, me as the cameraman's got to keep up the ball, though. This game's about to end, but we'll be watching the final, which Savasi is currently in the final. We just got to wait to see who he versus. Which that game ended 4-2. That's all good, Jarvis. Thanks for popping in today, mate. I appreciate it. I like his banner as well. His banner's good. Right. We have Mr. Zvezi in the final. And he is going to be versing Leia. Which Leia we know is a good player because they won the last tournament. So we've got a previous tournament winner against a new viewer. So I'll wait for that to start before I spectate it. 12 o'clock updates. Daniel is beating Finn 4-2 in the semis. Deluxy and Moggin is still 2-2. Wonder if we can nick a final 30 seconds or a minute of this game. That's every shitty word for you. Basically, the first part is irrelevant to us. The second part explains that there is an... Oh, there we go. Join on the winner. Moggin won that in the end. There's an extreme limit on holidays from midnight. Yeah, I thought that's what it meant. It's just the overall message I was a little bit unsure about. But yeah, and I think that was the same for you last year, though, was it not? If I remember right, you used all your time off, I think, before Christmas. Or I think you used a bit of it at Christmas, but you booked that like way in advance. Right, so 12 o'clock, we've got Moggin now versing Khalid in the semi, and then that will go pro against Daniel based on that. And the 11:45, we have now got the final, which Cervezi is actually losing to Leia 1-0. Of course, Leia is the guy who won the last tourney, so this is not going to be an easy game. Saying that, he's now 2-0 up. I love how all the good players have lovely decals, by the way. I sit here like a fangirl sometimes on the stream. That's how it feels. I'm like sitting here like just admiring one, their Rocket League skills, and then two, the decals. I'm just sat here like I've got my popcorn out watching the game. Love that decal though. It's quite simple, but a lot of people come with like extravagant decals, which are nice, but it is nice seeing something simple. Go on, direct to cam. 4 minutes left for this game, by the way. 3 goals in the first minute. Something might be telling me this is going to be a game of who can score the most. Obviously, it's all a stupid comment, but I mean, like, in terms of, I reckon it's going to be a high-scoring game instead of a tight game with they're both saving everything. That's basically what I meant. And I think after this will be done, we should be getting close to the 12 o'clock final, I'd imagine. That'd have been a big goal. And the way Rocket League changes. The way Rocket League changes. Have a big chance yourself. And the ball just ricochets out. And it punishes you. It's crazy how quick the game can change in that way. Look at the backdrop for this map, by the way. Nice, that was good. Yeah, however, this year we have every is very strict to the point we have to use our annual holiday to book bank holidays, except 25th and one in April. That'll be good, either Easter Monday or Good Friday. So you have to have a good reason to have a holiday. Well, I say makes sense. I guess that makes the letter make sense. It's 4-3. 3 minutes now. The first 2 minutes, we've had 7 goals. A reminder that if one of these players managed to get to 10, it would automatically end, by the way. That's never happened before in a final. Because normally, it's quite a low-scoring affair. There is a couple of chances where, not to be tooting my own horn, I think they may be disappointed they've not saved 1 or 2 chances. Potentially. Oh, demo. A demo has been returned. Plus a demo apiece now. Cervezi, by the way, nearly has a 100% shot record. Leia does have 100%. So out of all the shots taken this match, only 1 has been missed in the total game. And that record continues. That is an extremely impressive stat halfway into the game, that only 1 shot out of both teams has been missed on a 9-goal game. Because I think this is now currently the highest scoring game that hasn't been a dominant win for a final anyway. Any final that's got to this many goals before has normally been a one-sided affair. 10 goals. 10 goals. Where are we going? Let's go player view. Player view is quite interesting because you have to see what they're looking at instead of just what the cameraman was looking at. That's going to be a 7th. That is going to be a 7th. Cervezi now only needs 3 goals to win the game. Which you kind of don't want this game to end in that way. But that is sadly the rule that was brought in with the first of 10 goals. It wasn't brought in for 2 players of this quality, though. I still think Leia's got something in the tank. Something somewhere. Kind of curious how many out of the 32 players we've had in this tournament were champs and above. Because it feels like an awful lot were champs or above. It's now 7-5. Leia does get a goal back. Kind of had a feeling there was more to it than just an easy win. There's a minute 25 left. If Leia can get a quick 6th goal without that happening, there's a big if, I think. It's now 8-5, a minute 20. I'm hoping Leia can have some sort of comeback here. Definitely not going to be the easiest thing in the world. Nah, I thought he might go for that, make it a 9th, but no. Still 8-5, a minute left. Only Baboon, if you want in to join, unfortunately, you've missed all the tournaments for today. The next tournaments are tomorrow when we're live. So if you turn the noti bell, be in as early as you can tomorrow, and you'll be in. That is going to be a save, not 9. It needed to not be 9 because we don't want this ending on a 10 goal. We don't want to end it that way. It could be 9 here though. If somehow Svezi manages to win on 10, that would be a record. I mean, it's already a record final, but it would be a record to have someone win the final that way. It's now 9-5. Heading into the final 30 seconds of the game, and this has been an insane final. It could be 10. It's a save to prevent it being 10. Is there one more goal for Leia? There is. Beautiful technique on the strike. 9-6. That is 15 goals in the final. Very common in the first 2 to 3 rounds of the tournament. Very uncommon anything after that to have even 10 goals total in a match. So to have a game here that's managed to hit 15 in the final. It's managed to hit 16 in the final. That was a beautiful goal, that was. Sorry, I've got to watch a replay. They probably think I'm annoying, but I've got to watch a replay of that. That was beautiful the way he pulls the card to the left. Do we have an 8th? Do we have time for an 8th or someone keeping up? Someone keep it up. Does Svezi make it 10? No. 9-7 is the score. A 16 goal final. A 16 goal final. What a final, mate. That was... Oh, there's a replay thing here. We'll put it W final. that was a mad final, that was. That was brilliant. That's going to take some beating, to be fair. In fact, the only way someone could beat that is by winning by 10 goals now. Which I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Anyway, 12 o'clock, I'd imagine that's surely at the final. It is. We've got Daniel v. Khalid, so I've timed it beautifully. Yeah, Bubble was the runner-up in the last tourney. So Bubble's referring to the last tournament there with the Amsala loss in the final. There's plenty of tournaments though, mate. Over the course of each week. So there'll be some tomorrow. Waiting for this final to start. Just curious about the stats for the 11:45. Which I don't think I've updated for the final yet. Maybe they have. I don't know. If they have, then My Eyes was top goal scorer, 21. Leia and Svezi had 20 apiece. In terms of saves, Svezi had the most. My Eyes was second. Adam was up there with save as well. So, there's some stats while I wait for 12. Here we go. Here's the 12 o'clock. So this is the final game of the stream, and I did say about 1/2 will be when the tournament ends. It looks like I've pretty much got it bang on. So, final game of the day. And then tomorrow, we're back live at 8:30 AM UK time. Not watched Khalid before. Daniel, we obviously know enough about. But he is going to go 1-0 down. Punished for missing his chance, as you usually are in Rocket League. Does decal a esports decal, chat? Oh, is he an SSL? I think he might have been the SSL who was asking to join. There was somebody a few minutes before 12 who asked, I'm an SSL, can I still join? Or like they said there was close to being an SSL, something like that. Could be him. Never know though, anything can happen in Rocket League. That's my optimistic statement. So save. This is definitely a lower scoring affair. Oh, it's 1-1. With a chance that I'd imagine Khaled's pretty disappointed he didn't save. We're watching a replay. Cameraman wants to see a replay. Didn't really get a good replay. I wanted to see Khaled's point of view, but 1-1. I wonder how many times I annoy the champs and grand champs by saying I'm going to see a replay. Maybe they don't get annoyed, I don't know. It's quite funny, I'm like the only one there on the spectating thing. Hello Zach, welcome to the stream mate, how are you? Could be looking at a second here. Nah, it's just too wide. Daniel's got that covered. Shadow is definitely better than his rank. To be fair, he beat a grand champ, so maybe you're not wrong. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing good, thanks. And this player, who's apparently an SSL, which Daniel's saying, he's certainly holding his ground. 1-1 or 2-1 after 2 minutes played is definitely no easy thing. Yeah, he's got SSL tourney win tag, I see. But definitely must have been one at some point. I assume you have that tag permanently, though, even if you were D-ranked. Or do you have to keep the rank to be able to keep it? I don't know. Fucking last-ditch stuff on the save, and it comes straight back out to him. I'm not doing any more tourneys today, Zach. We're back doing tourneys tomorrow. So anyone here for any last-minute tourneys? We haven't got any now. This is the last game. This is the final of Tournament 3. Next tourneys are tomorrow. Stream starts 8:30 tomorrow morning. Yeah, you get a permanent. Yeah, I see. 4-1 now. I should have kept my mouth shut about it being like 1-1 then 2-1. Black Esports, Black Decal is Defo Esports, thought so. We already know Daniels is because someone's already asked about that, I think. The key titles you earn, yeah. So at some point he definitely was an SSL. No, well, I might have said that Kiki, but what actually I was going to say is Black Esports, which wasn't what I meant to say. So I like stopped it half the sentence and then said Black Decal is Defo Esports because I misread Caleb's message. So that might be how it came out, but that wasn't what I was trying to say. Just for the record, to protect myself. Yeah, after this game, Zach, the stream is indeed ending. This is our final game, buddy. We're back live, as I said, tomorrow at 8:30. Best off turning on the noti bells. So you are in as early as possible. So you don't miss anything. Daniel's got a goal back there, 5-2. With 2 minutes to go. I mean, if Daniel can somehow get the quick fire goals that Khaled had, we could be maybe heading for a closer affair. It's 5-3. I'll be there. Nice, Zach. I appreciate that. I like this guy's always shaking his head whenever like he started. If Daniel can keep it at 5, it's not going to happen there. It's at 6 now. Considering how long it took this game to have a third goal, for it to have 9 goals a minute later, actually, we've tripled the amount of goals. Jarvis, welcome back, mate. Oh, diving in. Khaled's not going to go for the goal just yet, though. It's a save from Daniel. He's going to go on the attack, I think, I'd imagine, after this. Castle, thanks for lurking. That could be a 7th. Oh, no, he's going up there. Oh, it makes me piss people who are good at this game. They won't take the open goal shot. That's a goal. Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good had he just clips that on the back. Been quite a few saves this game. Not as many as I thought, having looked at the stats, but there's definitely been a decent amount. More saves this final than the other one. Mainly because everything was going in on the other final. Can Daniel make this count? He's gone for the boost. Not Jarvis. Khaled's back in. Over his head, though. That was a lovely goal. We're watching a replay of that. Cameraman wants a replay. So we're watching one. Right over his head, mate. That was a lovely goal. 6-4. Oh, unlucky. Daniel can somehow get a very, very quick 5th goal as he flies across the stream. Don't think it's going to be happening. No, it's not. 7-4. This is 11 goals. We've had a 16-goal final and an 11-goal final. Which, considering you can only have a 19-goal game before it ends, to have both finals be such high goal scoring tallies. Oh, Lumi popped in. Love that, Lumi just randomly said hello. Oh, that could have been an 8th. And could have been the 12th goal. Don't think he meant to miss it. Is he going to keep it up? That is the question. I think Daniel might have threw him off. Yeah, he did. Still a very high goal scoring game. There was only 2 goals after 2 minutes. And that was when the 3rd goal went in. And then it ended up having 11 goals in total after that. So the second half of the game was totally different. But that is another new tournament winner. GG's, Daniel. You did well, mate. It definitely was quite close at the start of the game. And then after that, it just was a goal fest. Anyway, chat, that is the end of today. We're back live tomorrow at 8:30. We'll do the whiteboard just before I head on off. Kayla, what do you want for your 5 gifted? Would someone like to pick me a colour for Steph's gift sub as well? Yeah, I think I've got everything now. I'll add Lumi's 1000 from the other day as well. Whilst I'm thinking of it. Oh no, I think I've already done it. No, I have already done it. Lumi's only done 1500, haven't you, Lumi? I've got 1000 and got a 500. Yeah. So I must have yours done. Dark Green was saying for... We haven't had Cyan, to fair. Didn't have it last month. If I have the final after not having to try too hard in the tournament, you think I could win easily and then SSL, yeah. The 16 bracket bonus tournaments, when they happen, are normally quite difficult to predict because of you have some easy players because they're all the losers of the other tournament. And then you'll have the odd one that gets in and it's pretty good. Wheel and Bua, welcome in. How are you? You joined us right at the end of the stream. We're just doing a few whiteboard things. We'll be calling it a day after that. Wild tournament is best I've seen. I would agree. I think both finals were definitely the best. In fact, I think all 3 tournaments, like the first tournament with the semi-finals, they were good. Definitely Steph v Daniel was a good semi. But yeah, the last 2 tournaments, definitely the finals, I'd probably say the best tournament finals we've seen. If anyone's heading off, by the way, before I do the whiteboard, I hope you have a good day. And I'm back tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. UK time. I'm unranked in 2s because I don't play it. It's with the dark green chat. Is it's running out? Yeah, definitely running out. W stream, it has been good. It's been very busy. We had a raid really early on, which has helped with the views massively. So yeah, the views on Rocket League have been insane, especially once the tournaments start. Because every time someone clicks on, if they forget to click off or whatever, even if they go and do everything, they're being counted as a lurker, which just helps massively. That's why raids are always so useful with getting views up, because that was a big raid. Anyway, Kelly, what did you say for your 5 gifted? In terms of the whiteboard, obviously we've got less than 2 weeks left-ish. We are nearly halfway on completing the whiteboard. I can't remember what the streak is on this. I know if we complete the monthly goals, it's like four months in a row, maybe 5 months. But I know the whiteboard, we're on a bit of a longer streak than that. A quick one for the Minecraft Realm sub players. The Ender Dragon coordinates have been posted in the Realm stories and gaming chat for Friday's stream. The only thing we need is Eyes of Ender to be able to activate it. If I miss any messages, by the way, feel free to at me now so I can read them when I'm looking up. Kiki's 500. Then I'd say it's been a bit quiet like the last 2 weeks. Do you need me to get anything for you? No, I don't think so. I don't know what you could get for me, Caleb. The only thing that's probably been a bit quiet, I'd say, is TikTok's been a bit more quiet lately. But TikTok's always a funny one. YouTube and Twitch are really busy, so it's made up for it loads. I think I've got everything. Caleb ×1, Kiki 500, Caleb 500, Steph gifted sub. Here is the updated whiteboard chat at the moment. I've shown it at the start of stream because it currently lives on that wall there, so you can't really see it. But here it is. Move your big head out the way. There we go. So if you're on the whiteboard, you should be able to see yourself. Lovely. And then I'll transition to ending. Right. I will see you all tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. UK time. Hope you all have a good day. I am racing at 6 p.m. UK time in Japan. FYI, that is the track Japan. I'm not physically going to Japan. So if you are interested, don't expect anything crazy. The F1 league I'm in is full of players who are extremely good. So at the moment, I'm learning no traction control, so I can get about a second faster once I learn it. That's how much more faster I can gain in terms of time, hence why I'm learning it. So yeah, if we keep it on track, that's always a good sign. We finished 14th last night after qualifying P20, so I'll take that. So if you are interested, tomorrow 6 p.m. Not tomorrow 6 p.m. Tonight 6 p.m. we are racing. So feel free to pop on in. If I see you in chat, I'll try and have a look. It's hard for me to read chat and drive, but I do see it. Who people are people in there. And what else do I need to say? I think that's it. There'll probably be a few videos maybe on the channels and stuff. In terms of YT as well, we are now going to be partnered